sit with our phones.
Millennials.
Everyone is on their phone.
I had to.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
relevant
looking at
phoning.
things.
It's
Okay.
relevant phoning. We're putting it out there.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you are live or not, doesn't matter. Thank you for joining us regardless, even after the event.
Yes.
We've been having some technical difficulties. Apologies about the delay.
It's a new setup, new problems.
Not that anyone was waiting for us. Tia. Yeah, we're here and welcome.
We're square.
This is the RPG stream of the Fateswain group, the other group that I'm the GM of. So you're probably sick to death of seeing my face. Following the exploits of the Fateswain in Folly, which is further west to the city of Ostwick, past Kirkwall. Right on the bat, gotta say we're going to be using the rules, Chris Prylam's rules for Dragon Age, with some stuff from the Esoteric of Thedas, which can be found online. I can highly recommend it. It really makes the game a little bit more depthy, and some homebrew stuff as well, because when you play it long enough, it invariably happens. I'd like to just do a quick go over of the characters. We have some new ones, which we're going to get a little bit of an inkling towards. Mariana, who will you be playing today?
I will be playing Bo, which is short for the Latin word for great horned owl.
Which is?
Bubo virginianus. Because I'm an adult, I swear. Thank you, Nathan. But yeah,
Teresa, could you save us?
Also, guys, if there's anyone in the chat, would you please give us feedback on the sound? Because we need to know if anyone is too low. Actually, I'm going to go and readjust the mic right now.
Is it low?
No. There we go. Sorry about my face blocking the camera.
I'm guessing that's all I'm going to say before we actually meet him in game.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't give too much away.
Bo.
We want to get to know him in game. I play Akalia, a elf mage, former Runaway slave, now owner of an stately mansion in Tevinter. Woohoo! So that happens when you run away.
I'm Greta. I play Isilde, the Avar fighter. Yes, I like to hit things with my axe, now sword, and try to make sure the others aren't killed too much. Yes.
Too much. Because you can help each other.
And I have a cat named Cat.
So original.
Yes.
Now, you know what you're thinking, that's stupid, right? But how many people play Dragon Age Origins and called their dog Dog? Think about it.
I know a dog whose name is Dog.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't, but
I called him Fenris, which was hilarious when Dragon Age 2 came around.
That is a thing. That's a thing in beauty. Yeah. Hi, I'm Ingrid. I play Cassian. He is a Tevinter refugee, you could say, political refugee, and a mage. And he stumbled and he stumbled across this lot. And there's me. All right.
Oh, there we go. Now, a lot's happened since the events of the Fateswain Con, which was the finale we ran last year. Highly recommend that, by the way. That's what happens when you get a total of 3, 6, 10, 11 gamers in the room together. Absolute chaos. Folly, the city, the village or town which you guys are in, was left in an absolute ruin. And 2 weeks have passed since the event of what was referred to as the Night of Horns. What? No, adulting. Okay, adulting. We're adulting now. Don't. It's the Night of Horns.
Thank you, Luther Jam, for giving us feedback on the sound.
How we doing?
We have done a laugh test. Hopefully it won't be clipping, and it's quite far away.
Yeah.
So
We had some issues yesterday at the Kestrels when we started laughing and it destroyed the sound.
it was atrocious.
I believe I caused the deafness of at least 3 people.
Oops.
I may have been complicit in that too. But yeah, in our group there tends to be the problem that some players aren't actually heard. So please let us know if the sound is too low for some players, and we will see if we can adjust that.
Me. Do.
But could we like have a short recap of where we are and
Yes.
like yeah?
Yes.
Are you
That's
doing
wrong.
it?
That's
You're
wrong.
doing
That's
it.
wrong.
Okay. Because it's hard to pay attention to long stories.
It is.
Yes.
That's why I'm here, to make things extra simple.
Uncle.
Like your face. What? No. Kidding.
If I didn't need this pen, I'd throw it at your face.
You hit me in the face earlier, so I think we're even.
I basically flat palmed your forehead. It's not the same. And it doesn't count in a court of law. I checked.
Anyway.
During Fateswain Con, we followed the events of the Night of Horns, where the entity known as the Black Haller, has many names, wrought havoc in the small town. The company of the the Bloody Stags got decimated defending the town, while our heroes fought back and finally defeated the creature and re-imprisoned it in its Ziggurat Temple prison and threw it back into the Fade. The consequences of the battle left most of Folly destroyed, a lot of its occupants dead. The burials of all of the dead civilians took quite some time. The cleanup operation is still going on. In the meantime, Talan, one of the original members, disappeared after battling and being thrown from the top of the ziggurat. His body was never found, however. The Mend, the slavery slave train, or what on earth would you call that? It's the smuggling, yes, slave smugglers.
Slave smugglers.
Nah,
It's like the underground slave.
freedom.
It's
People. There's a term for it which has escaped my mind. It's really annoying. Because
It's like
the railroad.
Yeah, it kind of is.
no, it's like an asylum.
It's like
Possible
it's like a crisis center.
Yeah, it's a crisis
Yeah.
center.
Yeah.
Slave liberators are providing
Yes.
a crisis centre for slaves fleeing the Tevinton Imperium, which has been getting a lot of service recently, was unfortunately destroyed physically during the night. That's something which they've been desperate to try and rebuild as well, because it's needed more than ever. At the same time, Nico, the Kunari librarian, her bookshop was strangely teleported during one of the fights, thanks to Akalia, to the outskirts of Folly, where it was dumped in the middle of the countryside.
Luther Gem is a gem and gave us the word safe house.
Safe house!
Bam!
It's a house that's safe.
Let's just put her in charge!
Yeah,
Nico, in the
she's now in
meantime,
charge of naming things.
has been trying her best to re-establish the Reading Robin, which was a vital resource of education in Folly for everyone. Tio has been trying his best to romance Isilde.
Yeah, and
Last-
for those who don't know, Theo is like one of the sons to this really great, fancy ass family.
Tio, it says
T,
Tio
yeah,
here.
Theo. I wrote it myself.
You
actually.
did.
Yes, I did. Theo, no H.
Gotcha.
And somehow he has, he kind of likes Isilde, which is basically like a mountain barbarian, and she's almost 2 meters tall. And this is a great romance couple. Yeah.
Greatest romance in Folly.
Yeah.
I think you're swell.
No, you are.
You are.
No, you are.
All right then.
We can go on a double date.
Oh, bless.
All the couples.
Meanwhile, Akalia was informed that upon the death of her estranged father, the Magister...
Father?
Father.
Can we not refer to him as like an
Adopted
actual father
father,
because he
whatever.
wasn't?
Who was a
He
magister
was my
of the-
fucking slave owner.
Language.
Excuse me. He was my beeping slave owner.
I don't like the word slave. I prefer enthusiastic property. Okay.
Literal Gem says primary teacher at your service.
Anyway.
Thank you. I never finished primary school.
Right.
Yes. She was informed after the death of her father that she had inherited his estates, which we're going to follow into more in this episode as well. This one is going to be a bit more light-hearted, thankfully, because I've received numerous death threats from players and viewers alike, saying that apparently I'm too mean. So we're going to take a bit of a nice, open, sandboxy kind of beach episode, only it's the middle of freaking winter in Thedas, coming up on Candlemas, actually. So we find ourselves, after 2 weeks of things going on, boring repair work, moving stuff around, chopping down more trees, and the carpenters and the stonemasons are working overtime. The people who work at Dragon Keep are less than popular right now, as during the Night of Horns they locked the gate and didn't send any help out, which is one of the reasons why the Bloody Stags were decimated. Some of the survivors have settled down, including a rather flirtatious trader called Angrin, who is already well known within these 2 weeks as trying to have hit on literally every single person within legal limits in Folly.
Well, okay.
The man is insatiable. And also hilarious. I like him a lot. It's basically Zevran's more uncouth cousin. But don't tell him that. He probably knows Zevran.
Yeah, they probably have known each other intimately. What?
Also, strangely, the black goop that was left over after all of the dead Karagirtis monsters has been collected up, kindly enough, by the Dwarven Miners Guild. Kindly. And they've been even so good as to efficiently put it into glass jars as well. The graves of the Dalish have been placed along the coast along the west side, which is where Ness, the former member of the Kestrels, has been buried. And that place is now regarded as being haunted after several would-be grave robbers have been found decapitated there.
Well, that's
They
serves them
served
right.
them well, yeah.
Yes.
As they should be.
Yes. And the other burial sites, of course, have become hallowed grounds. There is a gigantic stag statue that's been brutally carved in the middle of town now to represent the sacrifices the mercenaries made. And a lot of their equipment and gear has been stolen/salvaged and is making circulations of all the weapon traders in Folly. The Komodo family, which has primarily moved south, has left Tio and a number of other family members in charge of the estate while it's being rebuilt using whatever funds they have left. And the area where the ziggurat was has been kept cordoned off by the Inquisition. Hexil is still in town, it seems. Who turned out to be a seeker, posing as an inquisitorial commander.
I have such a crush on Hexel.
How many people do... Are you talking like the player or the character?
No, the player. Like, I have such a crush on Axel. Can't help it. He's so cool.
I really feel like there should be a Tinder in Dragon Age because it would be so popular. The amount of romance options.
Hexel.
Also, Solus is a racist.
What?
He
Yes,
is,
though,
though.
but... I mean, he is, but shh. He's a speciesist, okay?
Speciesist.
There's a difference.
So gonna kick his ass.
He has his reasons.
Oh, as a footnote, we've heard, you may have heard, you may have not heard, that Dragon Age 4 has been confirmed as being in writing.
I mean, we already knew that, but...
We did. However, we don't know if it's anything to do with Tevinter.
Hopefully it will be done by before I retire. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Before I'm like 16.
I'm kind of hoping that I accidentally like predict some of the canon that's coming out. That'd be great, right? Now, after 2 weeks, we find our heroes currently surrounding what is a surprise development, where the crater or the remains of the foundations of the old Reading Robin, which did sit between Garl's traders and another building which has been half collapsed after Akalia transported the entire building. Incidentally, the parts of the alluvion which were embedded in your back are now gone.
Yeah,
You've got this nice little
expected as
starfield effect. It's like
Star bitch.
scars.
Star
Yeah,
bitch
you've got a
effect.
star bitch tattoo on your back.
Yes!
Hi, Ida.
That's the only I ever wanted.
If you don't know, by the way, Starbit is a cosplayer who we'd all know. And
love.
Sorry?
Yes.
And
And
love.
love.
Ah, she's
We
alright.
love her, but
Her Llewellyn is the one that I tend to use as for the sake of the world. So her decisions as Inquisitor, she doesn't play RPGs, but she technically does in a roundabout way, because her decisions in her game are what we use. I need to check with her a few things, because we're at the point in time where the Inquisition is going to be attacking Corypheus' army, so...
No pressure.
No pressure,
No
Starbit.
pressure.
No pressure. I'll be speaking to you soon. La banane. Yes. Something marvelous has happened. The crater where the Reading Robin was has been making hissing noises, and while people have started to get close to it, suddenly a hot spring has erupted from that particular site, filling the crater up to such a point that it's formed almost a perfect pool of warm, melty water, which in this winter, bear in mind the entire area is covered in like about a good 3 or 4 inches of snow.
That's nothing.
Nico can start a spa.
Fine, it's about 1 meter snow.
That's good. That's good.
Good.
Yeah, great.
Jesus, I forget what I'm talking to. Freaking Norwegians, man. Seriously.
Avar.
Folly
Avar.
on
Oh, Avar. Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. The player is a Norwegian, and the character is an Avar. I don't stand a chance.
This is basically the same. I say and I hate snow, so there you go.
He hates
You know.
same.
So, while this eruption occurs, people from all across the town have come over to see what the big hubbub is, including your characters. Now, is there anything which your characters have been up to which you think is important for the game? You want to start with Marianne? Oh, actually, Marianne we'll get to in a second. Teresa.
Well, there's been a lot of paperwork on Akalia's half.
Yes.
Because of what she inherited, so it's been a lot of trying to sort of get into politics or sneaking into Tevinter politics. She has sort of helping Nico rebuild her bookshop.
Mm-hmm.
She is trying to help buy Cassian's mother, was it? Out of slavery?
Yep.
But that isn't just something you can do, so
No.
she has sent a request as the new Master Grimaldi or Mistress Grimaldi to say, hey, so would you consider selling her to me? And I don't know what that slave owner's answer will be, but we'll see.
Roll persuasion.
A roll persuasion. Okay. Oh, I forgot how we roll. Did we put them all together?
Yeah.
You drop them on the table. That's how you roll.
That's how I
You
roll,
take-
y'all.
Horrible.
You take the dice. You drop the dice.
19 in persuasion.
19.
Whoop.
Wow.
Damn,
Holy
girl.
smitten mitten.
Or etiquette if you like, but it's gonna be the same.
Actually, I'll allow etiquette as a focus if you want to use that instead.
No,
of
but it's gonna be the same because they're both under communication. And
you have both focuses.
yeah, I have focuses in both.
Okay, cool. You'll find out the answer later.
Yay! Yeah, so that's mainly what she has also been. She doesn't want to let go of Talon, so she's gonna look for him somehow.
Aw.
She wants to find out what happened. So yeah, I think that's mainly it.
This is going to turn into like the Star Trek movies, like the Search for Talon.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, yeah, but there's been a
Some
lot of
planet
like
somewhere.
stuff that isn't. Some of it is probably going to be important for the game later on, and some of it's just like character
What?
things. Yes.
Cool. Trying to buy Cassian's mother.
Oh, and the slaves.
What?
The slaves that I'm bringing to Folly.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
the slaves that belong to my former master that I have now taken over, I am bringing to Folly. So we'll see when they show up. I don't know when that happens.
Groovy. I'll get back to that.
Yes.
Isil, what's Isil been doing the last 2 weeks?
I have been helping Theo more since his family's house has been like crushed basically. I'm still like helping read with my normal stuff, but I've been helping Theo more. Like carrying and like muscles, and he's probably very very happy.
How does Reed feel about being friend zoned?
Reed's been very professional with the whole thing, although he has been arguably a little more distant. Probably sorting out his own emotions. That's so cruel the way he put it though. It's like, yeah, Reed got friend zoned.
Yeah, that like Isil is the least. He deserves it.
She's the worst person for like romance drama because she doesn't get it. So she probably just treats him like the same because they're friends.
Well, luckily the internet doesn't exist, so Reed's just going to have to deal with rejection. So, I guess he will. Was he able to deal with the rejection? Yeah, he passed his willpower check. We're good.
Right. Good
thing he's a mage.
Because he's a smart and nice guy who's not creepy.
I legitimately
Is
would
he
have had
though?
him stomping around saying, women suck, oh my god. Why can't I just go with men instead? They never let me down.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we are, yeah.
Lutrigem asks in the chat, am I allowed to use my fateful fumble point from doing the pick of the kestrels to aid getting Cassian's mum out?
Ooh, interesting.
Yes.
I'd use it in battle or S/T, but with the lag, it's kind of hard to intervene in a timely manner.
It is. I am working on a way of getting around that, but for now, that is the perfect use for that. So I'm going to note that down.
What points? I
Yes.
haven't heard about this.
We posted in the fan group.
Yeah, because I'm slow.
Yeah, we posted in the fan group that we wanted drawings for a project that we're hoping to get on the rocks soon, which will basically be it's kind of a secret for now, I think, but where people have contributed with fan art, and if they have contributed, they are given a fateful fumble point, which they can use in game to help or to sort of affect
Something.
the events of the game.
Cool.
It's called Confound the GM.
It's called compounded.
But that point can be used for both positive and negative stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
So obviously, if you're not popular with the players, they can basically say,
Oh no!
Isild's sword breaks.
But Theo gave me that sword and it has lightning in it.
Cassian's
Maybe they
pants fall
think-
down or something.
Theo's a
But I like my
Yeah,
pants.
just give him ideas.
You can't not like
Stop.
Theo.
Stop it.
I don't
I've
like
noted
your
that down.
ideas.
I have noted that down, and that.
That's
will
an amazing
affect-
choice. I love that choice.
Cassian approves. Plus 50.
Plus 50.
What's Cassian been doing?
Cassian has been rebuilding the mend, obviously. He's also been helping Akalia and Nico with reading Robin.
I've been helping you as well. I just forgot to say it.
Yeah, we've been helping each other, and he's also been training Akalia in a little nifty talent
Yes.
of hers.
He has.
Yes.
There's the underhanded mages.
Rogue mages.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag unpopular
And
opinion.
on the side of everything, he's been kind of regularly tending the elven gravesite.
Cleaning up the decapitated would-be grave robbers.
Yeah, and just making sure there's like fresh soil and, you know, that it's kept nice and tidy and
Cool. Well, roll a perception for me, by the way, since you've been there. Sight.
13?
13. What can I give you? On one occasion, possibly really early in the morning before the sun starts coming up, or as it comes up, you could have sworn you saw a rather tall elf talking to a dwarf just as you walked into the graveyard. However, distracted for a moment, you look back and there was no one there. Now,
How dare you? You're so mean.
what? What?
What?
I don't do nothing. It could have
As
been.
if we
it could have
don't
been
know
anyone.
who that is.
It's mysterious
My
people.
feels.
Aw.
Anyways,
They're together on the
the
other
reading
side.
robin is now a big ass pool of hot spring clean water,
Yay.
and all the people of the town are taking their clothes off because they're all trying to get into the said water.
Let's get naked,
Nico,
everyone.
Nico, of course, is but that's my land.
I'm just like, shh, honey, it's okay. Maybe you can. You can start a spa?
A what?
A hot spring.
A hot spring, and well, it's still your land. You can take money for people bathing in it. Just a business idea.
She looks at the people already jumping in the water. Don't think they're going to be giving me much other than soiling my water.
Which is why you should take payment for it, so that you can keep it, clean.
Oh, this is very much out of my character. I just want to sell books.
You can.
Maybe this can be like your little side project, and it'll give you enough money to rebuild the Reading Robin.
Because you need money.
That's true. That's true. You hear like, get out of my way! Get out of my way! There you are, Nico. It's Garl, the dwarf from Kalsharok, from the traders further up the street.
Yes.
Nico, I will take this unfortunate situation off your hands for a princely sum.
Will you now?
He turns to you. Just ignores you for a second, turns back to Nico. So what you say? How about you give old Garl a chance, huh? Use the money, buy a new place.
I see that someone else has seen business in this spot.
I don't really know if that's quite appropriate.
I
Garl.
think that will depend on the sum, won't it, Garl?
But are you letting this person here choose for you?
Well,
Girlfriend?
considering the prospects of the...
The second you say girlfriend, he's like, what? You're what? Yeah, and then Jesus Christ, he just failed a willpower roll with like 3, so he basically goes back.
How even?
Well, that's a development. Okay, how much do you want?
Well, we need to consider the prospects of the land now that the... Well, the potential has grown.
I would surely say it has.
And considering the potential income of using said land, we'd have to do some calculations based on what we could potentially earn in future owning this land. And
Calculations?
We need to. You'll hear from our lawyer.
Lawyer?
Hello, I'm the lawyer.
Sodism blighters.
I thought you invent lawyers.
Yes.
He turns to Nico. Nico, please. Nico looks at him rather coolly before turning to you two. I do believe my associates have said quite enough. Mr. Garl, sir. So, yes. I will of course have to find out what a lawyer is. But we will be letting you know if we shall be taking any offers at all.
She's adorable.
And bitch.
Oh, snap.
Garl just goes very much interesting hue of red in the face. Very well. Try to be direct, considerate, nice. Should have known old Garl should have stuck with Grumpy. Sod it all. He turns around. As he's walking back, he just stops for a second and tries to kick a Mabari hound, which bites at him. Darn, just sod you two!
Animal abuser as well. Like, what a douche.
He was so nice originally. Aww. I can't
Was
believe
he
I rolled
though?
that though. That was
Was
an
he though?
amazing development. No, not really.
He was a shop owner. We met him once.
Yeah.
We don't know him. We don't know him anything. Anyway, so the hot springs.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna bathe in the hot
I'm,
springs?
I'm really, yes you can if you want. I'm really glad that you're going to sort this all out for me. I'm going to get back to what I do know, which is trying to store and save the amount of books I can. Okay? I'm leaving this with you.
Sure,
Oh,
honey.
Oh, you are just so special. She gives you a big squeeze, almost the point where she lifts you off the ground, and then puts you down again. I didn't break anything, did I?
No. I look more fragile than I am.
Oh,
You know this.
I've never found your fragility problem before. So she walks away. She just
Cassian's kind of like,
she stops for a second as she's trying to walk away, and she's looking over Isild's shoulder, and sees a pair of horns on the other side of the spring.
We look where she's looking.
Is that another Cornari?
Cornari.
Yes.
Cornari.
That's what we call them in these parts. A Cornari.
Cornari. Oh, it is. Just
Like on the other side of the spring.
Literally just around the crest.
Yes.
If
because
you-
there aren't really that many Cornari in Folly, is it?
There's literally now 2.
Okay, yeah. So it is a bit odd.
Yeah, but
You stand out.
well, while you guys are kind of doing this, talking about this, Isil kind of sort of just came from like carrying stuff,
Yes.
and
sweaty.
and she has like just like a tiny top on collection, like because she's warm when she's like carrying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she just like, hot spring. You've been talking about hot spring for too long, and it sounds nice. So she just kind of just like plows through the people there and like goes over to it,
Yeah.
and like starts to
Yeah.
like take her clothes off and like get into the pool.
You
And
pull the
people are
Harry.
like jumping out of the water as she comes. She doesn't care much about them.
She literally jump out of her clothes like Harry and just jump straight in the water.
No, she just like throws them as she goes.
Windrose says, Kay, wanna kill that man?
Yeah.
So yes.
You gotta have your Joffreys to have your Ned Starks, that's all I'm saying.
So now you got naked Isilde in a hot spring.
Are you actually naked though?
Yes.
Isn't it like bathing suit? I don't know. What's the?
Isilde doesn't know what a bathing suit is.
Okay. I was just unsure about the public.
It's
and,
bathing.
nudity.
You need to clean like your body, so you put your body in the water.
I'm a Kalia's up for being naked. I don't think she
really
cares.
think that such things have really been considered.
No.
However, being this as being a public place,
Yeah.
it's guaranteed someone is going to be surprised when Isild's small clothes are thrown on their head. And there are going to be a number of people who are either going to be staring or stumbling or possibly accidentally drowning as this Titanic woman gets into the
Pulls a
water.
Haru.
Amazon.
This Amazonian giant gets into the water.
It's hot water. It's a luxury. It's nice.
Isilde, maybe
basically see
keep
her
your
running
small
towards the
clothes
poos.
on. Akalia shouts at you.
Too late.
We basically see her running towards the pool. She jumps and her clothes just dissipate from her body. It's just like-
Okay.
Oh,
So it's like as she throws the clothes and kind of tries to get them in sort of the same place, everything except her underpants, who kind of gets it on the head of the guy like standing closest to it.
Yes, whose hand comes out because he attempts to try and catch it, misses everything. Everything lands all over him.
This is very detailed.
Yes. I just have this image of a guy's like, oh, I'll take that for you. It's just his hand sticking out.
Okay.
Thank you.
The water is really nice, guys. You should get in.
Don't mind if I do.
There is a very muscular Kunari who is standing quite taller than everyone else. Would you care to do the rest of the description?
Yeah, a quite slender to be a Kunari male, but tall. 216 centimeters without counting the horns.
Holy shit.
And quite muscular, but not as wide, like more sinewy, comes bolting toward the hot spring, clothes dissipating in a similar manner, and leaping promptly.
Well, as I kind of see this like giant person like obviously wanting to go into the water, I like casually mention to the people like in front of me like, you should move. Just scoot over a bit.
Scoot over.
His silvery white hair is semi-long, and it's billowing behind him happily while he's hooting. A small owl following him gently behind him.
Gently. Everything about this just pangs of sort of Major Armstrong.
And then he slightly crouches at the end and leaps and grabs his knees with both legs.
Oh God!
While going, hey!
And I
Akalia covers.
I pinch my nose so I won't get any water.
Bombs away!
I think Cassian is just like so flabbergasted that he's just standing there, and then like a few seconds later he's dripping wet. It's like
He's dripping
Well.
wet already. What? No.
I might as well get in now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah. And then when he comes back up, he flips his hair back and looks around himself. It's very obvious that he feels confident about the way he looks.
What? No way.
And
Because it's worth
the
it.
water is dripping down his billowing grey muscles. and he just makes sure that everybody can see his gluteus maximus. So he peek out of the water, and then he gently glides down and
Oh my
winks
God.
at Isolde. Why, hello there.
just don't do that again because all the water will disappear, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Just be careful next
I
time.
didn't mean to ruin the bath.
It's fine.
Somewhere, Tio suddenly stops doing what he was doing.
But it was
Something
very
bad has happened
impressive.
Somewhere.
But just don't do it again.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Come here often?
Well, this is new, so no.
Oh.
Make some space.
Okay.
TV coming in.
And I just grab the
I'm
person
following
beside
you.
me and I just move them a bit to make room.
I mean, we're wet
I
now
think
anyway.
Cassian keeps his small clothes on.
They don't have a choice.
Akalia too.
Yeah.
She grew up in a civil home, an evil civil home, but a civil one
Yeah.
still.
And is
Vivian Rose is like dead.
Tio there?
No,
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 because
but guaranteed somewhere Tio is.
he feels it.
He feels the
There's a disturbance in the
No,
civil
he feels-
Isil force.
He feels somewhere Isil is naked.
Somewhere he's
Is it? Yeah.
Underneath you.
I sense this disturbance in the fade.
Yes.
The fed.
The feather.
It's like all at once, 1,000 voices just cried out in complete and utter awe.
Oh!
No, more like, ooh.
Oh my word. The hot springs are getting rather crowded, but after you guys jumped in so violently, you're getting a bit of a reputation, by the way, you three.
You
so-
three?
Not you. No one knows you.
Yeah.
You three.
I was like,
Um,
who three?
You
She's
know,
not, she's
since
not playing
that...
Talan anymore. Talan's dead.
No, he's not. He's disappeared. There's a difference. It's like the X-Files. No one knows where he is.
Nobody.
No body, no crap.
Stop before I come over there and kick your ass.
But
I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna kick your ass.
anyway, we're starting to get a reputation.
Yes. Yeah. So the people are getting out of the spring.
Oh.
They've been in a few minutes. They got like super wet. And
As you do in a spring.
yeah. And yeah, now they're leaving, mumbling about things like there should be a building here. Now I'm gonna get cold. That wasn't very thoughtful, was it? So you're pretty much left alone with around 6 or 12 other people in the spring.
6 or 12. There's quite a difference.
12.
So it's still pretty crowded.
Some of these people haven't had a proper bath in like days.
They need it.
So are you guys gonna like do something with this? Because you were talking to that dwarf, and I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, because I mean it's still Nico's land, so if she can benefit from it, then I think she should.
Yeah.
And if we can make this bigger,
Yeah.
so we can have like a diving pool for that one.
Yeah, and maybe like places where you can like sit and have something to drink, maybe, and towels. We need towels.
What towels?
Whatever they call towels
Oh,
in Dragon Age. They
hey.
have towels in Dragon Age.
They do. Hey Teresa, roll a perception check,
A perception check.
or rather a
A Kalia.
kalia.
A Kalia. Seeing or hearing or.
Seeing is believing. You rely too much on your eyes, human.
17 for seeing or hearing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You could have sworn you saw, Kara. Sorry, Cora.
Kara. You said it right the first time. Kara.
Kara! I always get her name wrong. But it couldn't have been. But just for a second there, you could have sworn you saw something mounted on the building looking down at you.
Okay, that's fucking weird and creepy. Okay, I think she's just gonna be like,
You're right, Akalia.
and then she'd just be like shrugging it. No, yeah, I'm fine. It's just I thought I saw something. It's just still a little stressed out after what happened a couple of weeks ago. I think it's fine. It's nothing.
By the way, was Kara an elf or a human? I can't remember.
She was an elf.
Yeah, I thought so.
But yeah. So
So, yeah, we'll just have to talk about it. Talk to her about it. I think, but I think it's a good idea, especially if that normal person wants to buy it.
And I think it would be nice if we made the prices affordable,
Yeah,
so
obviously.
that everyone could actually enjoy it.
I was
I
just
have
a
a
douche to
feeling that
him.
the dwarf would not be so generous.
I think so too.
And a dwarf that's not generous?
I mean, it's something that can benefit the town. That's the
Yeah.
whole point of it. It's really nice for
If
them
we
to have a
can
hot
set
spring.
the cost level or the entry fee to a level where we can afford to cover the upkeep and any sort of expenses,
Mhm.
and then a little bit of profit at least in the beginning,
Yeah,
then I think we got a good thing going.
I think it could be really good. What should we call it though?
but I start talking to the obvious.
Correct?
No, this is a new person.
Yeah.
Tia would agree with that statement, by the way.
The obvious threat.
Like
The canary.
I haven't seen you around the town, and I know this town now. So
What's
Are you
a
new?
guy like you doing in a place like
Yes.
this?
Are you new
Party
to
in the hot
town?
springs.
I
It's a
think
place
so.
like you
Yeah,
need to go
You
like
think
this.
so? Like
Yeah. New-ish?
new-ish? Like you
Yeah.
came like yesterday, or
Been around.
you've been
Not
around?
here though.
You were here when we had that giant fight thing. If you don't know about it, you weren't here because it was big.
I'm a bit confused about what's been happening lately.
Yeah, it was confusing.
Yeah.
Like monsters and floating stuff. I don't know. Survived it. It's good.
Kalia reaches a hand out.
Hi, Bo! Great to meet you.
And done. I'm Isolde. We got the same hair. Yes, you're very big.
Mine is a bit lighter than yours though.
Yes. Oh my god.
You're really
Just
strong.
for point of reference, by the way, Amaliana's new character has a strength of 10,
Yes.
which is about as strong
And
as
isn't
a
aware of it?
full-blood dragon.
What?
You have a strength of 10, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
strong as what?
As a fully developed dragon.
Oh my god.
Holy
Obviously,
And
you
he's
don't
not
have-
completely aware of it, maybe?
No.
No.
Hello. Yes.
Just like
Lovely
wave.
to meet you.
Wave.
Yes.
There you go.
Enthusiastic waving.
Cassian.
Bo! Like, but not like the weapon. Like B-O.
Oh.
Bow.
And whoa!
Whoa, Bo!
You remind me of my cousin. He likes bows as well.
Which one?
I haven't talked about him. You know, like on my mother's side,
Yeah.
he's like my mother's third sister.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the
I
third
regret
child.
that I asked.
I haven't talked about him. I don't meet him that often
No.
because he lives like 2 mountains over. So yeah, but yeah, he likes bows as well, and he's very tall like you are.
That's the postal system for people of the Avar people, by the way. It's like,
Nice.
oh, it's about 2 mountains that way. I eat mountains for breakfast. Jesus.
So yeah,
But are you are you just traveling around?
Not really. No. I didn't exactly come here on my voluntarily ish.
Oh. How did you come here?
I'm not really sure.
Did you just pop up?
but what do you know? Let's start there.
I was on a mission, and then something happened, and now I'm here.
Like something like your ship broke down or something like.
Did you fall
We
for a
got
mirror?
lost,
Did you
or-
fall for a mirror?
No.
No
Okay.
mirrors? Good.
Good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Do you know anybody who has any instruments? I seem to have lost mine.
I think there was a
Maybe-
guy playing an instrument in the circle, but
Yeah.
I don't think that was like his. But if you want to shop,
It's
Every-
a big town. I'm sure we
Yeah.
can find something.
yeah,
Is
it
there
is
a-
a big town.
Is there a shop where
Yes.
you can get instruments?
Bean Rose asks, does this dude have a face and like any intelligence?
Some intelligence.
So,
He has
Well-
a face, he just doesn't have a neck.
He has a lovely neck.
it's
Well-
big and muscular.
Aww.
He's like what's the male character called in the new Ghostbusters movie? You know, like the eye
Chris
candy
Hemsworth?
guy. Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like his character.
Yeah. My
Like
god,
that.
Chris Hemsworth as a canary.
He's
Yeah.
slender.
In comparison.
In comparison.
I do think that we should start referring to Bo as the tree trunk.
Bow.
Bo.
Not bow. Bow.
Bow.
Bo. Bo. Why do you keep making up characters so I can't pronounce the names of?
It's so
Bow,
easy though.
bow is
Bow.
very difficult.
Bow and arrow, but without the arrow and without being a weapon.
Just think Bow the hoe.
Oh!
Oh! Bow the hoe! Oh!
Rude. I'm sure Cassian would love for him to be.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, it's all going off now. Wes.
Meanwhile, somewhere else.
Meanwhile, in
You
Folly.
hear, you actually,
Cassian wouldn't say that though.
as you guys are talking in the pool as well, you hear someone kind of just making this very large sighing sound. As you turn to see where it's coming from, the sun's kind of blocking your vision for a sec. You see a silhouette of an elf who is what it seems to be eating grapes, lying down, just watching you all in the water.
Okay.
Ah, I have to say, this is quite the sight.
Bo turns around and uses seduction. You wouldn't mind feeding me some of those grapes, would you?
Roll it.
Oh my god!
Roll it, damn you.
That was a shit roll, but it's okay. Let's see.
Is it what's Christina's character's
15.
name?
Yeah, it's
No, not
Reggie.
Severn. Is it
It's
Reggie?
Reggie. It's not
But-
Reggie.
Oh god, is it Reggie?
No, it's not Reggie.
Oh,
Damn it.
Damn it.
I love
And
Reggie.
he actually failed a counter seduction, so it's fine.
Oh.
I'm afraid that I'm going to have to keep these grapes for myself. You see, I've been working very hard.
How does this elf look?
He looks like a mercenary, except for the fact that he looks far too pretty to have been in any fights. Although he's currently wearing what looks like some sort of trader's apron.
Well, nothing because he's in the water.
No, he's not.
Oh,
he's,
he's
on,
not,
he's
okay.
on the edge.
How's
He's
like wearing
eating
clothes
grapes
in the water?
Like a
while
perv.
watching you. Yeah, he's very much a pervert.
He's peeping.
He is. But then again, some people got naked in public, so
Fair enough.
he's
I'm in
currently...
my small clothes, okay?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, he
She's
doesn't.
not.
I don't have
Angry
any
don't
small
mind.
clothes.
Angry enjoying life. He don't.
Angry?
That's the
Angry.
problem with being big. You don't have any small clothes.
Big clothes.
All clothes are small in you.
Yeah.
That should be a T-shirt. When you're this big, there are no things such as small clothes.
Okay then.
May we help? May we help you?
Oh no, not at all. I'm just wondering if you're going to be taking advantage of this spring.
We were thinking about it.
Well, I'm in it, so yes.
I have nice. I have some expertise in these matters. You see, my brother, he is actually a spa owner back in Ravenne.
Of course he is.
So does that mean you're an expert in massages and things then?
For you, I could be. However,
Oh,
with muscles so big and wide, it may take me some time to get the job done. I would say maybe a week or two.
Well, I do have time.
But alas, I must discuss business first. I know that you have been approached by that stinking little dwarf goblin thing.
You broke her.
Of course I did. It's much easier than making her cry.
she is crying.
Oh yeah, that counts. Quick, somebody scoop up the tears.
But they're happy tears.
I'll take them.
Mage tears.
Mage tears are the best. Taste of fade.
Happy fade.
Fade is happy.
Oh my god.
I would like to offer my services as a business expert in these matters.
Perhaps.
And
We could chat.
What do you wish in return for those
Well,
favors?
A cut in the expenses would be nice.
And the expenses?
Sorry, I cut in the
Yes, expensive.
the income, I should say.
The profits.
Yes.
I rather like the word income though.
This is it now. This is my life.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
She's trying to break you again.
Well, well, spring.
Should have seen this coming.
Yes.
Yes.
NSFW anyone? So, what is it to be? I can manage your accounts, and of course I get a nice little sum also. You see, my weapons business is doing well. It's just I would like to get a proper roof over my head.
I think at least we should know your name first.
Oh, but of course, my name is Angrin.
Angwin.
Angrin.
Like angrin. Like angry.
But without the R.
But almost.
Angry but with a grin.
Angry.
Angwin.
Okay, fine. You may call me Angie.
Angie.
Yes. I used to be a bloody stag. I was the quartermaster for the company that was here defending. No need to thank me. But
You mean those guys that hunted us for so long?
We won't.
I was not part of this.
Like,
It's
I got it
fine,
like a
we've-
dagger in my shoulder, you know.
It's fine. We've
It's fine.
hashed it out.
It was a small dagger. It's fine.
I
It
am
was-
sure it did not even scratch.
It was a misunderstanding.
Indeed. Too many of those. But yes, I am now a weapon merchant. A very good one. But I
Handy.
require a little capital to get me into a proper building.
Well, we require some capital to get into building ourselves. As you see, there is none here.
Yes. I happen to know that there are carpenters in the area who are busy making materials to build new buildings.
That's good.
If you can get some starting funds, you could get this place up and running rather quickly.
Lotrodam says, take them to the Pensieve.
Harry Potter reference. It is. I like it. I like it. We've already seen Akalia's tragic past. We don't need to see it again.
True.
Oh, what's this? She's happy with Kara. Oh no! Too soon? Hello?
Was that what her name was? I keep forgetting.
Okay. I will let you think about it. You seem obviously busy, and I think I have already overstayed my welcome.
Like maybe we should have like a meeting around a table.
Oh.
Clothes.
with clothes.
Boo!
Both of which I say are very highly overrated.
Well, I do like tables.
I like tables and clothes, but I also like hot springs.
Well, you know where you can find me. In my tent with my weapons.
Where is your tent?
Well, just further up the road at the market.
Okay. Well,
He just
I
dusts
was
himself
expecting
off.
Bo to go like, what kind of weapons?
we'll be in touch then.
I like to call it my bow spear. He gets up and dusts himself off before daintily frolicking north.
Mariana is nearly off the screen.
Yeah. Oh.
Well
if we
then,
just scooch
we
up a
can't
bit.
have this.
We could move back a little, actually.
Because I can't chop off my leg.
Yeah, because it's
Nope.
right by the thing.
Okay.
I'm sitting in something.
Just like move the. If you grab the table, we can just. Or I'm not sure what you meant.
Yeah, that helps. And we can
Okay.
just pull the table a little bit closer and move back.
Yep.
Yay!
Sweet. But yeah,
That works.
Isabel gets
sorry.
up and she kind of shakes off like a dog. And, and goes out to try and find clothes, and hopefully they are not like soaking wet.
Well, if they are, it's your fault. Ours are, and that's your fault.
You got everyone wet.
yeah, you did.
I usually do.
Right.
I guess we all get out of the pool then, and we put our wet clothes back on.
Yeah.
But Bo stays in the water, happily splashing and splushing.
Are we supposed to go back to this circle? I guess that's the only place where
that's-
we're living.
Well,
That's where I live.
what's happened to the place that used to be the Mend?
It's been
We're
burnt
gonna
out.
go back to this.
Essentially, it's going to require a lot of cleaning on the
Mage
inside,
slash- Oh, sorry.
and the wooden structure itself is rather compromised.
Yeah.
It's still standing. It's just not
It needs to be rebuilt.
the wood needs to be replaced. Essentially, it could collapse at any minute. So it's been regarded as being unsafe to use. Sorry, you were saying.
No, sorry, my mistake.
So where do you guys go next?
We were thinking about going back to the place we're staying, which is like a bar eating place, I suppose. Do you want to go?
They might have a musical instrument there.
Yeah, but I shouldn't intrude. I don't exactly have anything to pay for anything with, or I don't have anything except my clothes.
Well, there's no intrusion, and they're very nice about.
people
safe.
sitting without buying things.
Yeah.
Well, I can get you some food. I like sort of help run it, so it's fine.
It'll be fine. And if you feel really weird about it, you can always work it off.
How were you thinking about?
Like sweeping the floor, you know.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank God.
You know, like usual stuff.
Usual.
Like sweeping floors and like wiping dishes and stuff. Yeah.
Is that usual stuff?
In here, yeah.
I think so, but what do I know?
Like I know all the paperwork and stuff, so I guess.
Sure.
Yes.
If it
And
gets me food.
yes.
It will.
Food good.
I'm
So you
not
guys
sure
go to the circle?
when I ate last, so that would be nice.
Your food is pretty.
Okay, let's get you some food.
Bean Rose says, planning on drawing soon and wouldn't mind a description sent my way of that big old grey lumberjack. Wink, wonk.
Oh my lord.
No, Laura.
You mean the description she gave wasn't detailed enough?
I think she means of the face.
Oh, joy. No face,
Eye
just
color
muscle.
and stuff, I guess, maybe.
His eye color is like golden brown, like very light, something between golden brown,
Golden brown
Yes.
dances like sun.
and a very chiseled face, narrow chin, handsome.
It's freaking Adonis.
What does his
He's
horns
beautiful.
look like? How are
His
his horns
horns
shaped?
are shaped sort of like a lyre,
Mm,
like the instrument, a harp
Oh, like, yeah,
Ooh.
like that.
upwards, and he has double horns. So it's like small ones and longer ones.
Cool.
Double horns also.
Double set. Useful.
It's great.
Yeah, because we don't have a yes.
Do they allow animals in there?
Yeah. You can see the giant cat on my shirt.
It's not a scarf.
For a second, I thought he was talking about himself, and I was like, "No, honey."
Like as long as it's like calm and it doesn't like attack people.
Yeah, no, he doesn't attack people.
Well, yeah, I had to train cat a bit, but cat's fine.
Woohoo! And then a tiny owl comes and sits on his horn.
That's
Is
so
it about
tiny.
this size? Adorable.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
wait.
That's so cute.
How does cat react to owl?
It's a cat.
What's its name?
Fully looks up, plans its destruction in its head, and then goes back to sleep because it's warm.
Counts.
Weenro says, sharp, horny golden boy. I get it. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
And thank you.
Don't forget the tiny owl.
Tiny owl.
Oh, it's adorable.
To be fair, it was all we were missing.
Can we keep him?
I suppose so.
Yeah,
I suppose so.
Isiel's like his history instincts kind of kick in, and like I get that one into the like drag him with me into the to the circle and make sure that he gets like a spot near to the fire because his clothes are probably wet, and like get someone to get him some stew, and then I go to like put on some not wet clothes.
Is everyone else going back to the circle?
Yeah.
Cool. You get back to the circle and you're always caught off guard as half the place is half empty now. But it was roughly around 50% of the occupants were killed during the Night of Horns. So there are a lot of empty spaces now in there. So much so that they've started actually acting like a tavern. So they have like rooms for guests and such.
I'm sorry. I made a Les Miserables reference and it was horrifying.
Oh no.
Can you hear the mages fighting?
No, you can't because they're dead.
Yes.
Oh.
No, you can't because they're dead. As you walk in though, Reed is just on his way out and he walks straight almost into Isiel. There's an awkward silence.
I'm like, hi, Reed.
Except there isn't.
Everyone,
It's awkward for
everyone
him.
else just go.
She has no idea.
Everyone knows except you.
Isiel.
Have you noticed the hot springs outside?
I'm sure he's noticed you in it. Macaulay says.
Ooh, I'm sensing tension.
Just a little bit.
But yes.
So I was just on my way out, so
Yeah, you okay with that?
yes.
Yes, good.
If you need food, Strandel's left some food in the back.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Thank you, Reed.
The blind mage leaves through the front door. leaving the door open.
Awkward.
And let me know if you need any help.
He doesn't reply.
What?
Right.
I know, right?
As you enter, the room is populated by exactly one person. Everyone else seems to be out. And this one person is covered in a very ornate looking patterned plate mail. The helmet engraved in the design of a dragon.
Great.
Wet.
And as you enter, this figure, quite lower medium in height, stands up. This cloak of black silk with golden inlay on it flutters down as he stands up, and he puts a cup on the table and turns around. Standing right before you is just like Kara before, one of those dragon armored assassins that tried to kill.
Does it have she have the helmet on?
Yes.
But it's
can you see his face? Is it open?
You can actually, the mask has actually been detached from the bottom part, so you can see this very slender chin.
It's not Wraith Kara.
No, it's a very
Good.
physical thing.
But Is it a different color armor?
It's similar, but slightly more brass.
It's obviously another armor. Okay.
It's obviously a different one.
But still, what the f?
The figure takes a very deep and overdone bow to you specifically.
Holy
Talia.
beeping
And
beep!
then, before standing completely upright. Greetings.
This is Akalia's exact reaction.
Nah.
No! You have reached an Akalia that's not home right now. Because she lost her mind.
Do you know this person?
I have no idea who this is.
Oh, forgive my impertinence.
But this is obviously not. This is a man.
The voice is
A
deep
male.
enough.
Yeah.
He reaches up and pulls the helmet clean off, which is quite well fitted to his face. So as he pulls it up, long black hair just flops down behind it. And before you is an elf, male, looking strikingly familiar to you, with a strange mark on the forehead, right between the eyes.
More of these?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
There
More
are
tranquil dragons.
more lyrium tattoos that coil around it and come around to the sides of the face, forming this this leering dragon-like effect around the face, which goes down into the rest of the armor. This elf's eyes, big as they are typically elvish, are also quite dark in hue as well. It's very, very strikingly familiar because it looks almost just like Kara.
I want to go home.
I suppose I should introduce myself. That is the proper way of things. My name is Corel.
Corral.
I am to be your adjutant, your bodyguard, and your servant.
Oh my god.
The Anguini send their regards and wish me to convey a sense of confusion and almost, I believe the term is, disapproval at your recent decisions to transport the slaves from the estate of Grimaldi to this place. I have been asked to find out what your intentions are. However, I may inform you that my first and only priority is to you and to you alone, as it is deemed in the inheritance values of the Grimaldi estate. To it, I place myself into your care. My life is yours and comes behind yours in its value.
That's screwed up.
Akalia can't deal with this, so she's just gonna turn around and leave. Also
Yeah.
because I have to use the loop.
That's
She can't.
That's perfect,
She's
though.
just like, nope. And
Nope.
she turns around and leaves. And then she runs.
And Isil realizes that she is the only person here who kind of sort of understands the situation. Because you don't know, and you don't know.
You are so
Are you okay?
elegant.
I am so
so-
elegant. What are you talking?
So freaking elegant. Please don't take everything with you.
Yeah, don't knock the cameras.
You're gonna die down
I
there.
could have moved.
Akalia got eaten by the table.
That's not the first person we've lost from the table.
And that's before the Fire Nation attacked.
Jesus Christ. Would you stop doing the Fire Nation references? Oh my word.
Oh, I am so
I will
stuck.
watch that series, okay? I
It's
will,
so
I
good, you
promise.
should. Okay, yeah.
Go to there.
Yeah, be careful. But yeah,
Oh, hey, Mark.
but Akalia disappears
Mm-hmm.
either one way or the other, and Isil is like, yeah, this is a bit weird. Could you wait a bit so she can think about this?
Just give her a moment.
Yeah, are you staying somewhere in town so we could contact you when she's ready to contact you?
Having declared myself openly, I have been given a place to sleep here. However, if it is required, I can render myself invisible and simply observe.
I think that would be even more creepy.
Ah.
Yes. If you could just try and
stay in your room as
This
much
I can
as
do.
you can.
Um,
And what number is it?
I believe it's the one in the basement.
Yes, okay, I know which one it is. I'll just contact you later on, okay? Yes. You got like food and everything you need?
I require very little sustenance, but yes, I have
Yes,
food.
good. And just, well, you're not like a prisoner or anything, but just like try to be like.
Are you sending the huge shiny guy to this room?
It's a bit complicated. We can. A colleague maybe explain it later.
Besides, he's actually
yes.
not tall. He's very short.
He's an elf.
He's an elf, so he's not
Too
very big.
shiny.
Oh, right.
But he's very
Short
shiny.
one.
Yes.
Well, his armor is like a glistening dark colour. It's like a.
So you're sending the tiny
brownish.
shiny guy to this room?
Okay. I'm
Yes,
going to move
I am.
out so that Teresa can.
Maybe
back
that way,
in
because
the
that's
glass.
just no. First class.
And I need a top up.
Yeah, it's not like something happened like a couple of
Hey,
weeks
Grid,
ago.
can I get a drink?
And I think Akalia should like explain it to you
Right.
if she wants to, because it's a bit difficult. Yes.
Okay.
Have I displeased her somehow?
No, it's not you. It's another thing that happened.
Ah,
Yes.
he's referring to the death of my sister.
What?
Yes. I think so, but it's difficult. Just don't think about it too much.
It's most unfortunate. I agree.
Yes.
Very well. I shall endeavour to abide by your decisions. It's obvious that she takes great stock in your wisdom.
Yes.
However, if you could convey my sincerest wish to serve to Lady Grimaldi,
Yes.
I-
Yes.
I shall await her attention.
Yes. I will say sort of exactly like that.
He picks his helmet up and smoothly puts it on, before tucking the hair in, and then puts the jaw plate into its nestling into its
Yeah,
position
and just
there.
one like detail, like if you're gonna meet her again, try and not wear the helmet because it's creepy.
It's creepy.
Is that possible?
I believe
It's
it
a
is,
very
yes.
nice helmet, but it's very creepy.
Protects my head from harm.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we're inside. It's gonna be fine.
I see.
Yes.
I shall consider this.
Yes. Good. Good. Great.
He gets up, gathers his things in his hands like this, and then goes and disappears into the back. The basement, incidentally, and the basement has the worst rooms. So whoever's given this guy a room didn't like them, obviously.
Well,
I'm gonna murder them.
Unless if you tell him to, he probably will.
No, I'm gonna murder them. I'm gonna murder. I'm gonna murder everyone.
like
The entire world. I'm gonna go back to Tevinder right now and just kill everyone.
did you like run out or
Yeah.
Yeah, she
upstairs?
turned.
She
No, she
literally went,
turned.
Nope.
She
Like
turned
an
around.
octopus.
Yes, and then she went outside and she started just running. I don't even know
She
where she ran. She just
Didn't
ran.
hear the brother comment though, so that's gonna be even worse.
Yeah, no, she didn't. But I think she assumes because he looks so much like her.
Yeah, you know, tick tock,
And
tick tock.
the names are similar. Cara Corral.
Cool. As you're running down the street, by the way, you come to a bit
She's probably running towards the ocean though because that's the most open, so
to
she feels.
the west.
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
I was thinking because it's the most open, so she feels freer
You actually
there.
catch up with Reed.
Fuck's sake, you can't see her. She's just running past him.
As you run past, you hear him go, rude. Oh, bless. Cool. Yeah, you actually keep running until people start to disappear, and you're alone at the edge of the water, staring out at the half-frozen shores.
I think it's like if you're gonna look for her, I think that's not like an uncommon place for her to be.
Yeah, man.
Like you may
And
know that
you-
she's been gone there before. To like just think.
You are known in town, so I will probably ask people.
Yeah.
The red-haired elf.
Yes, I think Isildur's gonna make sure that he has some food and she's got some dry clothes. And I don't know what you say after this. Because you're there, but you don't know anything.
No, he
I know
knows.
nothing.
You know a
Yeah,
lot of it
yeah.
actually because
Yeah, but you
she
didn't know.
I
what-
said everything to
Yeah,
all of you
Akalia
that
has
time
told
when we
him.
looked for Tolan.
Okay.
She said everything.
Yep.
So he knows.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
I think he's just very quiet.
what?
I think Cassian is just very
Yeah.
quiet and pensive. Yeah.
Yes. I'm thinking of like going after her. Maybe give her a little bit of time and then go after her.
Sounds like
Yes.
a good idea. I think she needs a little bit of a breather.
Yeah. So that's what I do. I go find some dry clothes. And I don't rush about it, so I give you like some time and then I go looking for you. What- Yeah.
I think Cassian just sits down.
Bring a
with Bo.
blanket. She still has wet
Oh.
clothes.
Cassian sits down with Bo.
Yeah, I do that.
Thanks.
That's a good point, actually. Roll Constitution for me, please.
I don't have anything in
Also,
consideration.
Ian
I
always
know.
asks us to keep on the Avatar references.
11 in
11.
constitution.
Yeah? Alright, good. Yeah. I get a bit of a cold.
It's fine. Doesn't matter.
Except, when you're a mage and you have a cold, people die.
A fireball.
You get like you sneeze fireball.
What?
Mucus ball.
I wish. Can you be a mucus
Carbonated
mage?
drinking.
When most people get diarrhea, you get entropy.
Can you be a mucus mage?
Oh my god. We
People
need a
would
mucus
run
mage.
Hashtag mucus mage.
Mucus mage and Mensen mage.
Only for
My
the
t-
Norwegians.
My two favorites.
Oh wow.
But that's like a subclass of blood mage.
Yeah.
It is.
But in the Dutchy lands, it's humans.
Menschen.
This is true.
But yeah, I catch up with her at some point, I guess.
Yes, probably.
Just staring the
I'm not hiding.
I'm just staring the conversation. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, do. Please do.
Yes. So what do you guys do?
Enjoy the food.
Yes.
Go to the
Yeah.
food? Yeah.
I'm keeping Bo company.
Strandal, you heard him by name. Apparently it's the cook here, or someone. There's a kitchen in the back with a preparing table, and it is filled with enough food to have fed everyone in the building at one point. Now that half of them are gone, there's lots of leftovers. There's basically a skewered boar sitting there with lots of vegetables that have been cooked. I nearly say gutha. There's a stew and a number of other things as well.
It's probably a very bad idea considering Bo's not really sure when he ate last, but he grabs the foreleg of the boar and just rips it off and bites into it.
He's gonna eat too quickly and he's gonna have a tummy ache.
Oh.
And he's moaning around it, and there's fat dripping from his chin, and he's almost crying.
Cassian is kind of like,
He's
you,
so
you
happy.
might want to take it a little bit slow so that you don't get a tummy ache.
Yes, thank you.
But it's so good.
Isil is now
Just
officially
be
Big Mama,
careful.
basically.
But I like it.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't eat it. I'm just saying, just slow down a little bit.
Poor baby.
It's not gonna disappear.
Isn't it though?
There we go, and breathe.
He just keeps on eating.
Well, at least I tried. So, Bo, you said you were on a mission. What kind of mission?
Oh, I used to run with a mercenary group in Kirkwall, but we were sent on a mission, and I'm not really sure what happened because I was sitting watch, and then suddenly I was somewhere else.
Do you still serve the Qun?
Oh, I haven't done that for many years.
Bo probably notices that Cassian's shoulders kind of like, It's a lot of tension that just disappears.
Oh yeah, I got bored of them many years ago, so it's fine.
Bored of the cute.
That does make sense.
Well, like not
Strangely.
exactly from the Coon, but I got left in a basket, and some people found me, and they sold me to a family who used me as entertainment for a few years. So I got a lot of food.
They treat you well. Did they treat you well?
Yes, as long as I did what I was told.
But you didn't like being told what to do, did you?
It was boring.
Seems legit.
My job was to look pretty.
Well, that would be easy.
Oh, I got food in my hair.
Cassian blushes a little bit himself. Like, sorry. He just hides in his mug. So, yeah.
So you're from around here?
These days, yes. I suppose.
Awkward flirting is awkward.
I need to learn both some more like lines.
It's way better than you said.
I don't try.
I guess you could say I am around here at least.
Do you want to touch my biceps?
I don't quite know how to respond to that.
They're bigger than they look.
I'm quite sure they are.
God.
I just have to do this.
Nosebleed.
You're gonna be the Akalia in this season. You're welcome.
I'm so glad I already have a boyfriend.
Same.
The tips of his ears are bright red. Yes, they're quite impressive.
Do you want me to try lifting you?
Don't ask for permission. Just do it.
Yes, please.
Before I headed out, I'm guessing I kind of got a glimpse of this as I walked past. I'm like, oh lord. Oh lord. But a lady's eyebrows. Oh my lord.
Yes.
I think I'm quite comfortable where I'm sitting right now.
Okay. But let me know if you wanna, because I need some exercise.
I will keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
because upkeep, it takes a lot.
To
be this strong.
tables you can use.
Easier to lift people. Right. They're more easy to maneuver, and they can help out.
Easier to maneuver.
Then. So what do you do, Bo? What was your role in this mercenary group?
I killed people.
That's what I said. So.
You kick their asses.
The Trojeva say. So first Rick broke Theresa, now Mariana's broken Ingrid. Yes, this is true. It doesn't take that much.
And that wasn't fun either. So I want to be a musician.
Right. So you play an instrument?
3 instruments.
My, what kind?
The harp. Excuse you.
I was just the back of my throat.
And the lute. And the flute.
Oh my god, I'm such a child.
now Mariana's breaking Rick.
Face.
I'm very good with woodwind.
I used to play the flute for like 8 years. I'm just a footnote, so yeah, this is awkward.
Well, I'm sure we can find some instruments in town here somewhere. Surely there must be a place that sells or imports.
Yeah, but I can't afford it. So
I'm sure we can help you with that.
how? You don't owe me anything. You didn't even know me. So
True, but we could need new blood in town, and you seem like a nice fella.
blood? Are you a mage?
Not like that. No.
How do you know?
I am a mage, but I would never. No. As in, you people. This town has suffered quite a lot of losses. And yes, I am a mage, but I would never harm anyone.
That's what they all say.
Unless, of course, they try to harm me or my friends.
Then you go to town.
I try to avoid going to town.
So how do you do magic anyway? I've never been able to ask anybody. Is where do you feel it? Is it like where in your body is the magic? Is it like
Good question,
but
actually.
is it like do you feel it tingling in your fingers? Because some people they go like, and then some people are like more like.
I don't know. It's sort of like parts of every fibre of me. It's like your skin. It covers your entire body and it connects with all your muscles. You know? Like, has Bo got any, like, scratches or wounds or...
Yes.
Cassian probably like, may I? And takes his hand. And turns it around to a little scratch and kind of like heals it.
That's cool.
That's what I do. That's my magic.
Don't tell him what I do.
You fix people.
I try. I don't always succeed. Some people can't be fixed. Anyway, enough about me. These two. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I'm guessing I catch up with Akalia and
We're all tracking.
You can ask people.
yeah, and I ask people as well.
I guess I'm not difficult to find. And
Did you see a death mage with bright red hair?
accurate?
Channeling more death than usual.
What is tracking?
Skulls flying behind her.
Oh, perception.
Perception. And I got like a plus with no, I didn't because I didn't get the other one. 14.
Yeah, easily. The snow tracks are still fresh.
Yes.
And she has really tiny feet. It's depressing.
It's amazing I can stand up at all.
Yeah, it's like you sink through it.
Pinpricks.
I'm like Hanso, you know,
Stiletto
with chicken
heels.
legs. Chicken legs.
Oh, so many Overwatch
Tiny
references.
But yeah, I catch up with her and
I'm like, I think I'm
She's-
standing like all the way out on the at the end of a
Here.
at a pier. Yes, that's what it's called in English.
and
Just like shivering a little bit, but yeah, staring out into the distance.
yeah, I brought a blanket
Thanks.
because it's cold outside,
It is.
and I just go and I wrap it around her, and I'm like,
Thank you.
yeah, I just it was good to get out because you know the canary was kind of picking up. He was flirting with Cassian. It was embarrassing.
Akali's just like, how do you even know? You don't pick up on flirting it. It's like she's thinking it, but she's not saying it. But yeah,
like
it kind
the shade of Cassian's face.
it makes her laugh a little. She just like
Yeah.
call it kind of giggles
was
a little
the shade
bit.
of
and
flirting.
Let's be
yeah.
blunt here, though. I mean, the level of like unsubtle flirting coming out of Bo is so unsubtle that even Isil could pick
Well,
up on
I
it.
think in the future I want to roll to see if she picks it up or not. 'Cause that'll be
It's gonna be
funny.
a low target number.
Perception. No.
But still, it's still a bit funny. But yeah,
Yeah, Kalia giggles and like it makes you make her laugh. Like yeah.
yeah, and I kind of sent the guy away because it was creepy. But
Yeah.
but he was about Grimaldi stuff and the thing you now own. So I didn't like send him away, but I can get him if you need it. But I told him to not like to not. Yeah, he's creepy, so just stay away basically. So.
It's not. It's. I don't even know how to explain it. It's not. It's not. I don't want this. This. I don't know what I expected when I inherited this, but him was not it. I wasn't aware that I would get him, and he's tranquil, is him. He doesn't have his own opinions, and he's like he's going to be a slave to me.
Yeah.
No, even if I tell him not to, he's going to be. I don't know what to do with that.
Well, we could try and because he's like a middle management person between you and I don't know what other words to use. I'm sorry. Between like you and he's a middle management. He wears a tie and everything.
A little suitcase.
Yes, suitcase.
A little pencil moustache.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
But maybe we could try and get like another one.
What?
I don't know.
Another what?
Like middle management person.
What do you want him to do?
Wow, that's harsh.
I have no idea.
That's pretty harsh.
I don't even know what this is.
You're horrible.
It's not me, it's you. You're a bit
I'm-
too tranquil for me.
I'm really good at skinning and hunting
Does
animals.
okay?
but-
Question out of the character. Does Isel know what tranquil is?
I think you might have semi-explained it to her, but she doesn't understand as well as you do because mages and magic is different forever.
Yeah.
So she kind of understands that something has been done to them and they don't act like themselves anymore. And
Yeah.
that's about it.
To my knowledge, Avar don't have tranquil.
No,
I don't think
they
they
don't.
do.
No.
They don't.
It's a very
Because
Foreign
the,
concept.
the, the
Circle
magic
yeah.
You
it's
wouldn't
a circle thing.
understand.
You wouldn't
And-
understand.
and spirits, they work differently. So either you survive the becoming a mage or you don't.
Survival of the fittest.
Fair enough.
Yes. So she will probably be a bit not very graceful about it, but she's trying.
Okay, I think Kaladin has to like explain it properly
Yeah.
what it means.
But like the thing she knows is that you're uncomfortable around him, with him, and
Yeah.
and she remembers what Kara looked like and how uncomfortable that was. So
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was different.
yeah,
Well, obviously there's a tie there. That's
yeah,
But
and
there's both. Like it's the tie to her, but it's also the fact that he's tranquil. Had he not been tranquil, it would have been a little bit different. But I think she tries to explain this, and then just says like it doesn't. They change them, Isil. They take away their own will. He doesn't. He doesn't decide his own life. Do you understand that? His thoughts and anything he does, it's not his own decisions. He's you know, when you go to sleep, you dream.
yes,
He doesn't do that. He will never do that again.
it's no fun.
No.
No, okay.
And it's not just sleeping, it's like he can't even imagine anything like that anymore.
But, and you can't fix it. You can't.
No.
Okay.
You get distracted for a second as a rather large feather falls between you. It's basically about yay big.
What?
It's gigantic. It just flops
Can
down.
I grab it?
Yeah.
Yes, I grab it.
Roll a natural law check.
Yeah, that's probably good now.
I don't have natural lore, but I have like.
I rolled so badly.
Oh no!
I'm like, this
Can
is it.
can I just roll a? Can I roll it with a minus or just cunning? I mean, I have lore as a.
I got like 4. No,
5.
Yeah.
5.
It's a feather. It's
I
pretty
have
big.
lore as a focus or a talent, rather. I think. So can I still roll it?
You have lore as a focus?
It's a talent, not a focus.
I do believe you get a reroll.
No, there are different things, but like
Yeah.
I can get bonus to lore checks. But I was just wondering if like can I still just roll cunning and see?
But
if-
like,
Yeah, you
Isn't
you-
like-
this good at nature?
That's
it still counts
Yeah.
as law, so you get your talent bonuses to it.
Oh, hey! 12, 17, then I get
And a
17
double.
and plus 4. 21 in cunning,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a double 6,
Mm-hmm.
if that counts.
Do you have natural law that was a focus?
I have arcane lore, historical lore.
No, but not natural law.
No, I don't. But that was
This-
21 just in cunning alone.
What I can tell you, without the focus,
Yeah.
is that this feather is not. It's not common at all. You don't know of any small bird or bird in general, or any beast with.
It's
this
obviously
type
not a
of
small
feather.
bird.
This is a curiosity because
Nico.
it's probably worth checking out.
Yeah, probably.
Isel gets excited about it because just imagine how large a bird must be.
Right?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
Except
What
what you
color
do
is
know
it?
is
What color is the?
it's white at the tip
Okay.
with the brown deep fading colour into a black tip.
Okay.
The thing is, this feather doesn't look like a bird feather,
Even cooler. Even better.
and that's all I can tell you without the focus.
Is it, yeah, I have my thoughts.
Now, when
Me too, anyway.
when you
Yeah.
catch that feather in midair, you become acutely aware that someone had been watching you talk.
Okay.
And, well, you don't know, but somebody was standing behind one of the boats that's moored up on the side,
Okay.
and whoever it was has been startled and has basically disappeared. They've moved away.
Didn't get a glimpse of that person, like if it was a he or she or what they looked like or
Roll
anything.
perception.
Perception.
I didn't see anything.
Seeing, I guess.
You can roll as well.
I think we're gonna make that right. Hell yeah. This is the day. 11.
20.
20.
14.
Yeah.
Should we have a small break?
Yes. It's a very good point, actually. We're coming up on our 2-hour break point. What I want to tell you is that as you turn around, you whip around to the sound. You see dark plate armor engraved, which reminds you of what the dragon Corel was wearing
Mm-hmm.
as it disappears behind some white sheets.
Okay.
And I'm guessing I see her turn around.
Oh,
And I
turn around.
turn as well, and I'm like, what?
I don't know, there was someone there.
So you
sure
guys head
to
back to the
Yeah, we'll head back.
Do you want to sit on my back? Because you probably don't have like.
Yes.
Yes. 'cause it's cold.
You get a piggyback.
Yes, a good
Oh
Yes.
my word.
She would
So
never do that.
adorable.
Like in the beginning.
We're gonna take a 5-minute pee break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a giant feather. Is it like this big? Can I put it in my hair?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna take a 5-minute.
Yeah.
Is that? Actually, Rick, we might make it 10. That we could put down and buy some more drink.
Oh yes, we need sustenance. Then
Yeah.
make it a 10-minute break, but we'll be back soon,
Yes.
and then we can hopefully find out what the deal is with the feather and the dragon.
Yes.
The
So
dragon
we will see you in 10 minutes. Stay with us.
See you in 10 minutes.
Bye for now.
I think it's this one.
Cassian?
Is it this one? You back?
I don't know.
Of course yes.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
How do we like? How does one computer?
I don't
Too
even
much
know.
pent-up
Was that Bucky?
I would assume.
Yeah, she's got a thing for
Han har
Bucky.
hoppat ur food.
No, he doesn't have
Maybe
a thing
I'll
for Bucky.
Want me to lift you?
Are we back
Maybe
now?
like,
All here is now.
Should really
Is that what it is?
I don't know how this works.
It's OBS. Seriously, yeah, because it's recording the mic thing, so I think we're good.
Cool.
are we live? We don't even know.
Because this is not like at all, so that's
No, but
not-
that's only the
Okay.
OBS, and on YouTube it's gonna look different. Are we live? Are we live?
Yeah.
I think we're alive.
I'll be
Let
right
us
back.
check. We don't know if we're live, so we just have to check because we're idiots.
Am I sitting pretty?
No.
Gray!
No.
Gray! Wait, did she just run?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Does she run? Na, 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 na,
Greta? Ingrid?
Yeah.
Oh, Ingrid's back. Okay. You know, Ingrid's back. I
Yeah.
thought Greta was literally just ran for it the second I switched it on.
Yeah. Like, fuck this, I'm off.
Fuck no.
Is she? Yeah.
What?
We've been live all break just without sound.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Well, until like certain projects have been finished, that's what we got. Although I might have given too much away. So shut up. No, you shut up.
Look at this door. Who are they? Okay, we're almost ready to start.
Yes.
Almost.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
We just
He was
tried
really
to.
quick though, wasn't
Oh, he was
Yeah,
And I
I
wasn't
he
sure
was
if I
very
clicked the right
quick.
button.
I think we're live. Maybe.
he? Yes, we
We are live.
Cool.
We've
We
been live all the time. It's just.
We didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's just the sound hasn't been on.
I knew that, but yeah.
As long as the sound is
So
on.
The sound's
every-
back on now, so.
So if
Everybody-
people were really good at like reading lips, they could.
They could read what you've
All
been
the
saying.
shit we've been talking
Yes.
about our audience.
I'm more interested
Yes.
in people writing lips. I mean, that's hard.
We've just been watching Overwatch videos.
So let's not sit on newspapers.
Okay, let's get back to it and find out what this
So-
huge feather is about.
So, yeah. Bo and Cassian are still flirting, not flirting, we'll see, in the circle. And then, of course, Akalia and Isilde return. Isilde is carrying a gigantic feather,
And a Kalia.
and Akalia on her back.
Oh. Is the
Georgie
feather
is
larger
stuff.
than a Kalia?
Or a Kalia
No.
can be carrying the feather while being carried by Isil. It's just like.
I think a Kalia is a tad bit defeated. Just a little
Oh no.
bit. A little bit.
Funny.
God damn it.
Did you want to top up?
Bo
See.
is whimpering
get
a
it.
little bit. There might be a tummy ache starting.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, honey. Honey, no.
I played myself.
You played yourself. Ah.
Just you, just me. Just dump two on my plate. And then bring the bag. Glass.
Yeah.
Is Corel still at the circle?
Yeah, he's in his room.
He's in the
yeah,
basement.
yeah.
He's
I'm
been
gonna-
sent to his room.
He was sent to his room and I told him not
You can
to.
just bring the
Basement?
bottle
What
and
is
I
he?
can open the other
Harry
one.
Potter?
Two.
Does you have a cupboard under the stairs?
At least it's not the cupboard,
Open
yeah.
up and drink them.
Could have been worse.
Well, no one's checked on him.
Well, I am going to. I ask for him when I come back, and Akalia is like, I'm really sorry I ran off like that. It just, it freaked me out a little bit.
Is he wearing his helmet?
No, I haven't. He's downstairs.
Okay,
He's
okay.
not right there.
Oh,
but,
okay.
is he? Did he leave?
No, he has a room and I told him to stay there and we will.
Are you
call him.
alright?
No, but yes, no, but not exactly. But
I can
But
imagine.
just first you go and you put on some dry clothes.
yeah,
Do that.
I need to talk to him.
Akalia, I know that he's tranquil, and that must be incredibly hard for you.
I don't know what to do with that.
Take care of him.
It's just, it's so
I know.
unfair.
I know, and
It's like they have taken away his life. And now they send him to me as a slave? That's what he is. And I'm supposed to abuse him?
Then no. Do what you would have done if that was someone you already cared about. Take care of him. Treat him well. And who knows, maybe one day we will find a cure.
A cure for getting your mind back, I'm sure. No, I will. The only way I can somehow make this right is keeping him, or if I send him back, it'll be worse.
Exactly. This is his best option.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Just treat him as you would a friend.
Yeah.
And that is a kindness in itself, and it is more than he will probably expect. And yes, he might not be equipped right now to be able to appreciate it, but
I have to try. Okay, so Akalia is gonna get some new clothes because she's really cold and really still kind of wet. Like her clothes are probably like starting to freeze. And then she's gonna find Corel if he's downstairs.
I can go get him for you if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
please.
Yeah. Akalia's back and she wants to talk and.
When you open the door to his
Yeah.
room, it's ridden with cobwebs, and the bed inside is kind of shitty.
Put him in like a cupboard.
I didn't put him there.
No,
Someone else did.
What the
But the window's open. The room is actually freezing, and the armor has been laid out on the bed. Sitting with his back to you is Corel, who's wearing like a very soft black under tunic and pants, very simple, very Spartan, cross-legged, with a book in his hands.
Like I knock on the door as I come in. Like
Yes?
yes, Kalia's back. It's very cold in here.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Close the window.
well the window was open.
Yes, it is.
So and you can't close it.
Yes, I can.
So you like it cold.
The
'Cause you're gonna get sick. You
no,
know?
I won't.
Sure?
Yes. The discomfort of the coldness sharpens my mind.
But it's not very nice.
It's not very nice.
No.
I suppose not, but it's very useful.
Okay, we can discuss this later, I think. But yeah, Akalia's looking for you, and yes, you could probably just leave your armor like that. That'd be good. I'll make sure it says it.
I understood that the helmet made her uncomfortable, and I deducted that the armor could be a problem as well.
It's very nice armor. It's a bit creepy, but it's very nice armor.
It
But
serves.
yeah, we're just gonna be like upstairs, so
Excellent.
there's no need for like armor and stuff.
He closes the book, which is a very simple black covered tome with what looked like handwritten like notes in it.
Yeah.
Seems to be some sort of diary that he's reading through. He puts it down in front of him, gets up, goes over to the window, closes it, and picks up a bag, like a leather messenger bag, and follows you upstairs.
Yeah.
Walking into the room.
And I'll make a mental note of maybe we should get him a bit nicer place, maybe. Yes. Or at least cleaner. That'd be good.
Not a cupboard.
Yes.
yeah.
Walking in barefoot, nothing but the black undergarments, the trousers and the tunic on top as well, which obviously is what he wears underneath the armour. He comes into the living space with all the big tables and the fireplace and such. As he enters, you see that he's going from very pale to very warm, like to the fireplace, and his complexion reddens quite a bit. As he enters the room, though, he simply bows towards you, Mistress Akalia.
It's like he's stabbing me in the heart.
And I kind of mentioned for them to kind of stay closer to the fire. Yes.
Yeah. Akalia genuinely feels like he's stabbing her in the heart when he calls her mistress. It's awful.
If I may begin by passing on some good news, or news which will please you, maybe we can start on a better footing.
Before he's allowed to continue, she's just going to go over to him and just going to grab his face like this, like cup it. And just going to look him straight in the eye. And she knows that he won't get it really, but she tells him, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry they did this to you. I know you don't understand this, but I'm gonna try my best to make your life as good as it can possibly be." And then she lets go. Hashtag awkward.
and I'm like behind a collar and going like, it's fine.
My life is absolutely fine.
Collar's just
Never mind.
I apologise.
she I does not, and
I apologise if my
sadly.
tranquil status is offensive to you or is unnerving.
no, it's
Rest assured, I have no quarrel with my state.
I'm sure you don't.
Now, if I may continue, I do have some documentation to finish the process of your inheritance. He pulls out a huge wad of contracts and such. Also, before I begin, I would like to inform you that this is the deed for one slave which you in particular had the desire to acquire.
Yes.
I do believe it was someone, the mother of one Cassian, I believe you wrote.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the owner never wrote down the slave in question's name, simply wrote it as a numerical value. He was quite an how do I place this? He was a bit of an arsehole, as my associates in Tevinter have informed me. However, he is also a greedy arsehole, so the money you have offered has been taken quite quickly. The slave in question is currently being processed and will be sent here with an escort by the Anguini, who send their regards again.
That's great news. That's great news, Cassian.
Good to see you again.
Thank you, Corel. Thank you.
I live to serve. However, if I may add an addendum, the Magister in question, one Magister Acton, he is known for mistreating his slaves, and you should prepare yourself for what is to come. She may be malnutritious, or perhaps not quite in the same level of health, mental or physical, as you were last. I can, of course, offer to race ahead and check upon her status and apply any remedies I see fit.
Yes. If possible.
I will see it done. Now, with regards to all of your estate's slaves, that has caused quite a level of headache. The Sandshell of the estate itself is currently having what has been regarded as an apoplectic fit. I have taken the liberty of
How
removing
horrible.
the swear words that he used. Tavine has a plethora of swear words.
I know.
Can you teach me some?
Maybe
I
later.
guess.
However, I have also taken the liberty of taking the liquidable funds and brought them with me. There is a small chest in the basement, hidden, of course, and I will be happy to pass over the amount upon your request. Anything else required from the estate will require a slower process of liquidation, meaning essentially that we will be selling certain buildings and or properties from the Grimaldian estate. I must also warn you that the Anguini associates do not see this as a wise move.
I can imagine that. I
Um,
don't.
Have you an estate to move these slaves and assets to?
Not at present.
Would you like me to investigate further the opportunities here in Folly, or would you prefer to do it yourself?
Maybe you could teach me.
Teach you
Well, we could do it together.
what in particular do you require education in?
I want to learn. You know more than me.
I sincerely doubt that. In my briefing, as I understand it, Grimaldi, Magister Grimaldi, the former Magister Grimaldi, refers to your enhanced education, much self-taught as well. He held great pride in your abilities in the research department. Apparently, you read every single book in his library.
Yes, it did.
He also remarked that you were very, very into the romantic novels.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
One of which was the Raging Pirates of the Waking Coast.
Can we?
I do believe I have a copy of that available if you'd like to revisit those days.
He is. What do you call it? Pulling your leg.
Ah, I see.
Just.
Yes, he did.
Can we not talk about him?
Yes.
As if he somehow was a fun person. He was a slave owner. He was terrible. He broke people, literally, mentally.
He was also an arsehole?
Yes. The biggest one you'll ever find.
Oh my. Well, yes, I agree. Some of his actions did distress me somewhat. If distress is the correct word.
Probably a little mild, but
Well, I can indeed educate you in in estate management.
please.
I will endeavour to acquire some books on the subject locally. As I understand it, the bookshelf is currently in a state of flux, however.
Yes, but yes. We can talk to Nico. It's fine. We can do that later.
I've already spoken to Nico.
Oh. Of course you have.
She has reserved said books. I predicted this interaction. However, I would rather not steal the items from her.
No.
I do believe it would cause unnecessary friction.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Don't steal. It's fine. She'll give them to me, or I can buy them from her. Yeah.
in any case, the sum of 10,000 gold is readily available in the cellar. I just need you to sign here and here. He hands you a document.
What? So, how? What? How much?
10,000 sovereign golds.
And that's what? That's just money alone?
Yes, this is the immediately available sum, which has been released to me via the Anguini Associates.
Are you saying there's more?
Yes. However, I must warn you that such use of the association's funds does come with it an element of responsibility.
Yes.
A responsibility which I am more than happy to help you with the burden of.
Yes. Yes, 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 please.
Oh, would you kindly sign that?
Yes, yes. She signs. Very baffled.
Excellent. If you would give me just a moment, I shall return with your finances. Does Folly have a bank?
Does Folly have a bank?
Do I know this? Yeah,
Does Cassian know this? He's lived here
I think
longer.
I would know if there's one.
No, I don't think people in the Folly actually have any concept of a bank.
Okay.
No,
then.
it's
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't think so.
Ah.
Is that like a shop?
Well, no, it's like because they have banks in Devinter.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that you can store your
I don't actually know. I've just decided now.
treasure
Okay, whatever.
there, your money and treasure.
Beats
It's
burying it.
not uncommon in Devinter. You've been carrying this from Devinter in here.
Yes.
How did you? And you hid it.
Yes.
Maybe you can keep it for as long as you're here at least? You seem capable of hiding things.
Capable is an apt word for it, yes. However, I must inform you of where the gold is hidden in
Sure.
case my demise occurs, at which point you will be literally up shit creek without a paddle. I believe that's the right colloquialism.
Yes.
Excellent.
You're welcome to joke often, please.
I must warn you, I am not too sensitive towards the application of humour, but I am trying. Apparently it helps people digest my mental state.
Do what you feel like.
Poor choice of words. But...
Okay, do what you want to.
Oh,
Yes, do it.
really?
Yes. Yes.
That is your command?
Well, yes.
Well, there's one thing I'd like to do. He walks straight over to Bo, and then with one finger pokes one of your pecs, just like...
Oh my god. That's the best thing.
Impressive.
Bo starts flexing them.
Like
One at a
dancing
time.
with them. Hell yeah.
Cassian blushing.
Have you considered taking in the art of killing?
Excuse me?
Ah, I see. They're just for show.
I kind of bend down to Carly. I'm like, he's funny. If
Are you telling me to
if
choke
you-
somebody
if
with
you
my
don't
bosom?
Want to talk to him? I can talk to him.
Don't do that. No.
It would be a lot of effort for very little gain.
Because I prefer to use my hands.
That would be applicable.
Pardon?
I got so much crap in my throat, sorry.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, well.
That happens when you're near Bo.
Gotta learn to swallow.
No, owl, not swallows.
Corel takes a deep bow and then rushes off downstairs. A few moments later, he returns with a chest about yay big,
Davison.
locked with a rather ornate-looking dwarven device.
Oh, fancy.
And she places it. He places it on the table in front of everyone. Takes a big step back.
I call it just goes like, looks at the chest, looks at him and be like, how do I open this? And if it's a dwarven mechanism, she won't know.
Oh, of course. The numerical values required to open the chest is your birthday.
Oh. She says, I don't know my birth date.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yes.
He leans forward and clicks the cylindrical device. It's not just a twist, it's actually a twist and a reverse twist as well, so it's more like a Rubik's Cube almost, before the lock disengages with a pop. And the chest, filled to the brim with coins, actually pops open under its own expanding weight. He pulls the lid back, and inside looks like very neatly rowed out Tivinton gold coins.
Well, I'll be damned.
10,000 gold.
Sugar mama.
Hardly.
I would propose that you invest this as soon as possible, as its current state, it is very vulnerable.
Yeah, no kidding.
We should build a hot springs house.
I'm sorry?
We should bring a. We should build a bathhouse.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so we could build something else. We could build a home.
With a huge bath.
We could rebuild the mend. But this is not my money to use.
No, it is not.
You decide. But he's right. It's too much money to leave around.
I didn't catch your surname. Cassian.
Palinurus.
His ears twitch a little. Interesting. You are aware that there is...
A price on my head.
I would not have been so indelicate, but yes.
How much is it these days?
More than what's in that chest. You have become quite the irritation to the wrong people. I, of course, am not interested in such meagre gains. I have no feelings on the subject. But others may do. And if this endangers my mistress, that may prove to be a problem for me as well.
No, it won't.
Ah. I see. Well, my duties have just become even harder.
I'm sorry.
You should never need to apologise, my lady. Ever.
I probably will anyway.
As you wish. So I shall leave you to discuss what you shall do with your funds.
Yes.
It has been almost 32 hours since I last slept, so if you can do without me for 4 or 5 hours.
Can you sleep for 8? Oh, no, rather, how long can you sleep for?
I've never tried.
Sleep as long as you possibly can.
And close the window before you go to sleep. Yeah?
Do you have everything you need for sleeping and...
I've been trained to sleep on any rough terrain required of me.
There's a bed in his room.
He has a bed.
Here's a bed. I was thinking of getting him a nicer one because someone gave him a not very nice one. I'm not sure who. I'm gonna look into this.
I'm
That
gonna...
was the seneschal of the buildings, Strendal. I believe he is the, as he jovially put it, the first enchanter of a shithole.
That's true.
He's a bit weird. Don't mind him. He makes great food, but that's it.
I'm gonna... Because we live here, right?
Yeah.
We live at the... Yeah. I'm gonna... Corral. Upstairs, in that room, is my bed. It's quite comfortable. Go to that bed. Lie down. Sleep in it. And sleep as long as you possibly can.
Your cat.
Hello?
We have a visitor.
I will do as you ask. However, should you require my services, and please remember that I am to catch up to the train transporting Cassian's mother. Please.
She is not allowed.
It's,
I know.
We'll make it work.
Just
It won't help that you're tired. Just
no.
It takes a tremendous amount for me to suffer from the effects of fatigue.
I understand. Just
Shove her off the table.
just sleep.
I love you, Kasumi.
And when you wake up, it's
but shoot.
yeah. Do what you want.
Ah,
Sorry.
yes. Very well. I shall bid you good night. Looks outside. Good day. Evening. He very slowly gathers up the rest of the papers, leaves the chest on the table, and goes upstairs,
Yeah.
leaving you alone with 10,000 gold coins.
Yeah. No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
She's like,
She's persistent, that cat.
Oh.
Don't do, that's mean, Rick. Don't tempt her.
It's funny. I do that with mine as well. And they're like,
It's not for
It's-
you.
Careful though, because she will grab it.
With my arm.
well, that was interesting.
You now have 10,000 gold to use to invest.
And a tranquil
he's
elf.
he's basically a Vulcan.
Marianne is falling outside of the camera again. Can we move it?
Yeah.
A little bit?
How's that?
Well, she can't move because of the.
No, but the
leg.
camera.
I've just moved it.
Been-
Yeah, wait for the update. I guess. We have half a Marianne.
Well,
Is it the best half or the worst half, though?
3/4.
Yes.
The answer was yes.
Yeah.
Left or right? Yes.
Maybe check on the other thing maybe.
Yeah, yes, that's good.
That's better.
Yay!
Kitty.
You also have a giant feather you still have.
Yes.
Yes. What's with the feather?
Let's just ignore the money. We can talk about the money later. It's fine.
But yeah, I'm obviously like holding it, so you've probably seen it. It's
Yes.
cool, right?
It's a huge. We I don't know. It
Just
dropped
where
down
did you
between
find
us.
Imagine the size of the creature it belongs to.
On the
Wait,
pier.
it came from the sky.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Or yeah.
It kind of fell down and I grabbed it and it's really big.
Where?
You're
from
welcome,
the
Rick.
sky.
From like the vicinity in front
We-
of me.
It just we were talking and it just went.
Yeah, we were out by the docks.
And it just fell down.
So whatever this is from was most likely
Big.
yes, and flying and alive.
Probably.
What's up, Bo?
Bo's not in right now.
Oh,
He's currently holding on to whatever he can.
are you alright there?
No, I just got mental images.
I think it's out of character.
Oh,
I forgot you talked about feather.
You're welcome.
oh.
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah. But yeah, do you know what kind of animal it's from or?
Can I roll a law?
Do you have natural lore? Please say you have natural lore.
No, I don't have
I just
natural
choose
law.
not to respond to the dirty thoughts you
I
guys
have cultural law though.
obviously have.
So if this animal thing is in some sort of cultural history or something, and I roll well, I should be able to find out.
I can go ask Nico.
Guys,
She
we
probably
can
knows.
research.
No.
No.
Okay.
You have to have natural law to be able to
Yes.
pinpoint it. Then, no. I think we should ask Nico.
Yes, I can go.
Let's.
I can go ask her.
We can all go ask.
Yes.
We don't really have it. Oh, the money.
We need to do something about the money.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get rid
How
of them
about
right now.
we invite Nico over
Yes, good idea.
And
for a
then
business meeting?
Yeah,
Instead
we
of
can-
carrying this, Kalia slams it shut and locks it and remembers that she doesn't know the code, but it doesn't matter because that probably makes it safer.
Yes. But
Do you need me to leave or something? Because I don't really.
doesn't
It's
Reed have like an office?
Fine. We're just trying to figure out
That's
where
an
the feather
office and not
comes
just his
from,
room.
but it's
Yes.
I don't know. Corral will probably kill you or something if you take it, so I'm
Yeah,
sure it's fine.
And you're nice company.
I can put it in Reed's office if you want. You got like
Oh,
important stuff.
he'll
there if
know
you
it's not going to be in Reed's office.
Sure, I'm just a suggestion. You can put it on the floorboard somewhere. I don't know.
We'll just sit on it or something in the meantime. It's fine.
Yes. Okay. But anyway, I probably go get Nico. Yes, I go get Nico.
Yeah, sure. You go get it.
She's been currently still packing all the books from the dilapidated remains of the Reading Robin in the countryside on the back of a wagon and basically moving them in to be stored in a warehouse for the time being. She's kind of grateful for the break as well. So as you bring her back to the circle, she enters. And she's obviously hoping for some food and some water.
Yes.
We all need food, to be
I
honest.
was gonna
this the
bring
cat?
some out anyway.
Oh, Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool.
So like show her in and show her to the table and I just go get like tea and some stew and stuff.
Oh, there was another canary here. Hello.
Hi.
My name's Nico.
She's my girlfriend.
Oh.
I call her Chris. Just like
Yes, and then I'm like, here's some
I'm
food. Here's some food.
Oh.
You look hungry. Anyone
I
else?
am.
Yes,
else wants?
please.
Okay, I'll bring out food for everyone who wants.
Food.
I think
Yes.
he's still hungry.
And some drink.
Excuse you?
Are you
Food?
still hungry? Have you had
Um,
food?
Yes. Thank you.
Do you want more?
You can get some drink.
How's your tummy?
It hurts.
Okay, you're gonna get some tea.
I use some healing on his tummy.
Roll Constitution.
For tummy ache? Oh, that's adorable.
He's a big baby.
Yeah, and or do I need to show you where
Oh,
the
that-
You're the Mockney of the
where
group.
the bathroom is? Maybe.
What'd you get?
8.
8. As you do it, you heal the wound. However, he lets out a burp so violent that the wooden shutters for the window start to vibrate and their hinges.
Isabel's
hear it-
very impressed.
Yeah. You hear a dog barking down the street as well.
Like,
But Bo looks like he's a mixture of horribly embarrassed and slightly proud.
like wow.
I call it just
Better up
laughs
then.
out loud.
Yeah. I guess.
No wonder you had a bellyache.
I'm really glad it didn't come out the other way.
Gross.
So are
Small
we.
favours, eh?
So are
Sorry?
we.
Small favours, eh?
No, that would have been a big favour.
Anyway, here's your tea. Drink it slowly.
Corel, by the way, largely unnoticed, has appeared at the hallway entrance from the room with 2 daggers in his hand, ready to go.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Corral, no, it's fine. No.
It's no rock slide, even though it
It's-
sounds like it.
It was
Turns
just
around.
go to sleep.
He actually,
Cassian
as he's
notes
walking
behind
back,
us here.
as he walks away from you, he actually goes,
Oh, honey.
then goes back upstairs again.
My baby. He's my son. This is what he is now. And I will protect him with everything I've got.
Aww.
Anyway.
Yeah, so Nico's eating his food and she's looking at you. What do you want?
Just want to look at your pretty face.
Oh, smooth.
Well, we got this, and I put the feather on the table.
It's true.
Oh,
You know what this is? I
Okay, good.
found it in the air.
that's
It's
That's,
big.
uh,
It's very big.
she takes the feather off the table, starts playing with it. That's real.
Yes.
Where did you find this?
It just
Fell
fell
out of the
down and I
sky.
caught it. We were out by the docks.
But what is it? It's a feather, yes, but
It's obviously for something really large, but what?
So the rumours are true.
what rumors?
Great eagles.
Well, it was a drunken
Giant
fellow.
chickens? What?
One of the mages who died in the fighting recently. He came in drunk one evening, saying that he'd seen a griffin.
Oh.
What's a
And-
griffin?
A griffin.
A griffin.
Is it like a giant?
A griffin is like a bird with lion. A griffin is a big bird thing with wings and a beak, and is like a rather large horse, and was once ridden by the Grey Wardens of old.
I've read about this in
lion,
fairy
half
tales.
eagle.
Can I roll a musical law?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I say because I'm the GM.
That was an awful roll. But
He was jinxed. Obviously jinxed.
Can I roll a historical law now,
11.
since it's connected
Yes.
to the Grey Wardens?
I got 11.
Yes. Got 11.
Yeah, in case there were any
Grey
songs about
Wardens.
griffins.
Griffins.
This
yeah.
is why I
Yeah.
asked cultural law. Because it would.
Yeah, so Bo just starts singing slightly off key, and with slightly, I'm pretty badly off key. Like about a quarter of a note off, like every second
Oh my
note.
god.
A song about Grey Wardens riding griffins.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you.
Does
Nice if it was in key.
does
I
it-
got 19 on historical lore.
What'd you get?
15.
I'm guessing that Avar kind of know what Grey Wardens are.
Yes.
Most
Yes.
people do, I think.
Yes.
If you know what Darkspawn are, you probably know what Grey
Yes.
Wardens are. For 19, yeah, you know that the Griffins were allegedly wiped out.
And I do have Master Lore. Just saying.
When Kunari was almost adopted as the group's ideology, the Kun was adopted as the group's ideology, there was a huge betrayal which involved the massacre of the Griffin Riders. Back during, I believe it's the Second Blight. Since then, Griffins have fallen into extinction. Apparently there's one here or there. Allegedly, there is a rumour saying that a Grey Warden faction has hidden a stash of eggs waiting for the big one, the big blight, final blight, which is to come. Trying to bring the Griffins back. Such judginess.
The cat is distracting.
Yes, it's so cute.
I'm gonna have one too.
It's very interesting. I obviously tell you this.
Obviously.
Obviously.
So they're like giant cat birds.
They have the
Yeah, I
head of
guess.
eagle, I believe, and
Backside of
the
a
front body of an eagle and the back body of a lion.
Lion, yeah.
I really want to see it.
Yeah, don't
Can
we
we?
all?
Can so if there's rumors that a guy saw one here.
Saw one, yes.
Are they
Ah.
usually wild, or do they come with riders? I'm just wondering if it's...
It's been so long now that, they don't really know. Apparently you can find some griffins in the wild, but they are a pale variant of their former selves. But to find a griffin feather of this size, this is a fully grown adult. That could be interesting.
Yes.
Definitely worth further investigation.
I suppose.
Anyway, was this all you asked me here for?
Besides looking at your pretty face?
Aww. Don't worry, we'll get to spend some time together soon. I'm almost finished taking all the books from the old shop.
That's good.
I just hope they don't spend too long in the warehouse, otherwise they might get mouldy.
No. We'll make it work. Somehow.
But yeah, the thing.
What the thing?
You know the other thing that we were
What
gonna
thing?
talk to Nico about.
The spa thing?
Yes,
Yes,
the giant
the-
box of stuff thing.
Your
Oh.
chest
Well, I...
of wonders.
Pandora's box. It's for the money.
Money on the space.
Box thing.
I once woke up Pandora's box.
Yeah,
It was
right
death.
after talking about the chest.
Don't look at my girlfriend's boobs. I know you're not looking at mine because I don't have any.
Even I have boobs.
Yeah. Bo's boobs are bigger than the Collier's boobs. Titties, boobs. Anyway.
Moving swiftly back on track.
Anyway.
Oh,
We're terribly sorry.
We are
We're
so
awful,
sorry.
awful people.
Yes, we
I
are.
just blame Bo.
This
That's
is
what I
the
do
most
now.
serious live stream
Blame
we'll ever
Bo.
find.
Blame Bo.
I do actually blame
Hashtag.
a longbow for my awesome pectorals.
Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, the thing. You know how the weird thing that happened after the fight where I inherited some stuff into Winter?
Yeah, you said, I'll be damned if I'm ever going to use that dirty money.
Well,
You can clean stuff.
Played yourself.
the thing is,
What did you do?
I haven't done anything actually yet.
This isn't one of those
Sign some
conversations, though,
papers.
is it?
Yet. She just smiles really. Well, the thing is that it's a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I thought I could tell them to F off, but I can, but that would probably not be super smart in the long run. And the thing is that there's a, you know the guy who just popped up at the top of the stairs when he burped? Did you see him, the elf with the daggers?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Corel.
Oh yes, because you've
met.
already met, of course. He's mine.
I'm sorry? You're...
It's
She folds her arms.
No, not like that, not like that, not like, honey, no, no. He's. Oh god, this is so complicated. I don't even know how to explain this. And she kind of just like.
He's a collier's responsibility.
He's. Would you just stop doing that? It's not what. It's not. No.
He's a tranquil.
Yes, he's apparently he comes with the estate, and I can't send him back. I have to take care of him.
Thought he was a bit odd.
He's like Cable, he comes with the estate.
Built-in cable.
It's like, oh, he's a tranquil. I just thought he was a Ravenclaw.
Shots fired!
Am I the only Ravenclaw here?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
I like Ravenclaws and I like Vulcans,
They're
so...
very useful as mad scientists.
Yes.
Kasumi's a Ravenclaw.
Is she though?
Isn't she a Slytherin?
I don't
Sneaky little
know.
snake.
Secretly.
She's not a witch or a wizard, so I don't
Anyway.
think she's any of those things.
Comes with the estate.
Yes. He brought some of the money here.
Okay.
A lot of it, actually. And it needs to be invested.
Yes.
Somehow. I haven't decided how it should be invested because there are a lot of things we need. So, yeah.
You're not the only Ravenclaw.
But it's a matter of 10,000 gold. Yes, I'm sitting on it. Because she's literally sat herself on top of the chest.
And like when we sit next to each other, we're like the same height.
No.
10,000?
Yes. Yes, yeah. It's a lot.
Wow. That could do a lot of good.
It could, yes. And I want to do that. I want to do good with it.
Well, You should have a long think about what you can do, and
Yes. I don't know how much things cost, even. To me, it seems like an infinite amount. And yes, I think Corel is going to help me a little bit with that, because he knows things. Things like that.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. I'm gonna get back to fixing my books. You have a lot to think. Whoa, and the cat is gone.
That was loud.
Sees the cat off the couch.
You have a lot to think about, and I don't envy you. But you let me know what you want to do with it, okay?
Yes.
I will.
And don't feel like you have to help me.
Cat.
Yeah.
You need to be able to look yourself in the mirror when you've used that money.
I want to help everyone.
My darling Akalia, you can't help everybody.
Sadly, I know. But what about the hot springs? Are we gonna do anything about that?
Well, we
or-
need to build a spa building, someplace where people can get changed, warm up.
Yes, because we got money now, and we were kind of talking about doing this anyway.
We
could
need to
hire a
buy
lot of people.
timber, hire some carpenters.
And we got that
This would
shifty
give a lot
arm.
of people work.
That shifty arms dealer.
Oh, I forgot about him.
The elf,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
the one whose name is hard to pronounce.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like, wasn't it like
I'm-
rage laugh, rage laugh, something like
Oh
that.
yes, I'm
Angie.
Angie, yeah. Just
Ang-
call him Angie.
Yeah, something like that.
Angie.
That
Easy.
wasn't even close.
Well, it's what he
I was,
said.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said,
It's
just
what he
call me Angie.
suggested.
That's
That's
it.
well, I wasn't even close, but yeah, it was something like that. Because it would be so nice to have like a bathhouse, just
Yep.
like almost in front of circle, and we would get like people like going to the spa and then coming into the circle, and we can get like some more business.
I feel like this is a decision that should not be taken right now.
Yes.
That should be thought about properly, and yeah. But suggestions are very welcome.
And we can get someone to be like the receptionist of this place, so that the cook doesn't put people in cupboards anymore, like he did. That'd be nice. Cause he's a weird guy. Great
Who?
food.
Who's away?
The cook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Strandle.
Strano.
First and child.
Yeah, he gave
that picture.
he gave Coral the like a not very good room. I'm gonna fix that.
What?
Yes, it had like cobwebs and it was really small.
What?
I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna make sure that he
Why?
only makes. He's
Is it
weird.
an elf thing?
He's weird. I'm not an elf. I don't know.
No, why would he give him a
But
bad
he's-
room because he's an elf?
But he's an elf himself.
Oh.
I didn't know that. He's racist towards everybody, but he makes really
He's
nice
just
food.
an asshole.
He makes really nice food.
Why is everyone in
Just don't
working
grab-
for the circle?
Just don't take his ladle, because he thinks there's like something
I
special about
I
it.
really
He talks to it. It's really
Love these. Sorry, wait. No, that.
weird. What's that?
Buildings.
We can buy buildings.
Thank you, so that I know how much they cost, because that's kind of what I need as a player. I can buy everything. This is cheap.
Yep. Although you have to buy employees, and then you also
Yeah,
have to be
obviously.
able to maintain the costs.
But is this maybe something we can do
off camera.
off
because
camera?
it's boring.
Definitely.
so we can discuss this later?
Yes.
But this
So,
is nice. I will keep this.
Yes.
We'll have a downtime business meeting.
Yes. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
In fact, considering that it's been over 3 hours,
Yeah.
I am at liberty to end it roughly here.
Yes.
Considering I now have a direction with which to take the group, we've got the mystery of the griffin feather. We also have the trouble with a Tevinton Tevinton servant.
He's
namely
no
Corel.
trouble.
He's no trouble in the wall.
He's perfect.
Yes, incidentally, he basically sleeps for like 20 hours. But doesn't dream one bit.
But he sleeps, he will be rested.
You know what I wanted to say before was though, you know that feather, you know who could have helped? Vaska.
Oh,
True.
too soon.
Please, it's been like what, a month almost?
But yeah, as
Several months, I
as like a footnote before we kind of roll it off,
Yeah.
I make sure that Corel's stuff gets moved to like a nicer room, and I have a talk to Strandol and tell him to not be such a jerk. Yes.
You punch him in the face.
And
No, I can't tell him off.
Cassian makes sure that Bo has a room
Yeah.
as well.
Nice.
He needs a room.
That's good.
A room with a big bed.
A long bed.
Long
Good bed.
Is there a long enough bed though?
It might
Probably
be a
not.
room with 2 beds, so that he can lie diagonally across them.
It might be long enough then.
Can I just say, point to this whole game, the use of that plot point to get Cassian's mother freed, that was very, very thoughtful. I liked that. That was an amazing use.
That was so
Paper
nice.
parts.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, dear me.
Feels.
Yeah, expect a bit more action next time, but we'll have to wait and see.
And we need to fix up the spa, and I'm gonna bring Theo.
We're going to be discussing some downtime stuff.
Theo
so
can be the
Feast is gonna
receptionist.
be in process.
He's gonna be so bad at that.
So we're going to get busy doing that.
Yes.
Yes.
And in the meantime, we're going to also be setting up the next episode in February. As ever, we always aim to get as many episodes as possible, but real life being what it is.
Yes.
But that should be getting easier as well. In February, in fact, we have both Imogen's new continuation of the Bloody Stags in Kirkwall. So keep your eyes open for that. We also have a Kestrel's episode occurring in 2 weeks.
Woo.
Which we are going to be probably advertising a little bit more about soon enough. And we also have a Vampire the Masquerade game which is going to be starting soon.
Woohoo.
And some other stuff I'm not allowed to talk about, apparently. So
Yes.
there's that.
Cool.
Yes.
So February is going to be a pretty busy month for us all.
Yep.
Both in our real lives and in our fictional.
Yes.
Oh, life is important too.
It is indeed. So
We are also, there is something we are allowed to talk about.
Which is?
We are also working on turning the Fateswain episodes into podcasts. So they will be available as soon as we get around to editing them. And that work has started, but it's a slow process, so please be patient with us.
we actually have both Ingrid and Mariana both working on those. There's a bit of a backlog.
Yep.
We may actually be able to podcast or turn into a podcast some of the original episode materials as well, which has not been shown
Yes.
on.
Exclusive
before.
material.
Yeah, I want to help, but I just need to get my working life in order, which is it's doing right now. So yeah,
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm happy and bragging.
We only think Teresa's a layabout, really. That's Aww. You better fight back. This isn't as much fun when you don't fight back.
She's learning.
Don't believe it. She's gonna kill me off camera. Literally
It's
murderize
true.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe that covers everything.
Yeah.
So.
There will be also some more news, but they will arrive when they arrive. There's a lot of stuff happening, so stay tuned. And thank you all for watching.
Yes.
And please subscribe.
If you
Push
don't
the
already.
button if you haven't already.
Yeah, you know the drill.
And we have a Facebook page, Fateful Fumble Facebook page,
And Twitter.
and a Twitter, and an Instagram. So please
have
go and follow
everything.
that. We have everything.
Tumblr.
No,
soon.
Soon.
Maybe I don't know.
possibly.
We also.
We also have t-shirts and I think tote bags and stuff.
Cool.
So you can find the links to that on our Facebook page.
Be
Should we,
interested
should
in
we
band
make a
t-shirts.
tote bag that's inspired by Talan's tea bag? Tea and explosives.
Explosive tea.
I got a different mental image. I am so sorry.
I think we should have a t-shirt that,
No,
that
I
says
got that
hashtag
mental
blame
image as
Bo.
well.
Blame Bo, yeah.
Hashtag blame Bo.
I blame Bo.
Also, yeah, we have a fan
Hashtag
group.
no small
We have a
plates.
fan group on Facebook. It's called the Faithful Fumble Fan Group, I
Yes,
think.
fan-
So that's a place where people who watch this can talk about stuff and share fan art and talk with us. And yeah, so again, thank you guys for watching. We love you.
Yeah, stay faithful.
Stay
Yeah,
faithful.
that's it.
And we will see you
Right, say
around.
bye-bye, everybody.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye, everybody.
And I just need to find the button to stop.
And we're stopping.
Bye.
We need the big